Good evening, good evening. This is a little bit frustrating. Apologies that I'm a few minutes late. For some reason, something has changed absolutely last minute. It killed my camera, and now my microphone is picking up every single thing that I do. So I'm sure you can hear this, but as I click, you're hearing the clicks, which is somewhat frustrating because I click rather frantically in the background of the streams, trying to keep up to date with everything that's going on and your sort of stuff and all that sort of things. Thanks, Shadow Girl. Cheers. I hope you're doing well this evening. Good evening to Ray, to Stakaragord, to Bogdan, to Drop Jogget, Ray Yardawek, My Art, Citizen Ninja, T-Jack, Notorious, and of course Shadow Girl. Good evening all. Good to see you. Yeah, I went for a slightly spicy title. This is the problem I'm having. Title and other bits with my stream. So yeah, it should be good fun. Hello to Teapot, to Kelko, to Lillian, Shady Face. Good evening all. It is lovely, lovely, lovely to see you. And I hope you're doing well. It's all good. You are all good. We'll see how long this plays for. I have a feeling, because it's my phone might be auto-shutting itself down for absolutely no reason, which is somewhat frustrating. But I'm going to cope with this in the only way I can this evening, sponsored by Brewdog. Not really, but Brewdog, if you're watching, I'd love to hit me up. But yes, we are doing the Elvis Juice this evening. So Elvis Juice is a grapefruit-infused IPA. It's also a little bit strong, so things might go wrong this stream. But we'll see. We've got lots of stuff planned. We're going to have a look at some of the changes that are coming in, some of the events that are going on at the moment, and into the Christmas period. There's been an update to the roadmap with lots of things getting confirmed, which is good fun. And then we're going to talk about my boy Reclaimer and how CRG done did him dirty. Done did him dirty. I like that. Sometimes I even surprise myself. Yeah, a bit disappointing. But we're going to have a look at that, so I'll get into it all. That is the thumbnail. That is the title. That is my camera once again switching itself off, which is not helping. Rather than interrupt the stream, I'm going to do what I do every single time, and I'm going to go back to the other camera. So it's going to glitch. It's going to do weird stuff like that. There's nothing I can do about it right now. It's just the way it is. So yes. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. No claw, only vacuums the shady phase, my friend. That is the crux of it. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, cheers. Here's to a very good stream. Looking forward to the copium injection later, Shadow Girl. But yes, and then to top off the stream, to end it, the grand finale, as they say, will be, hopefully, getting on to do some Siege of Orison. Now, we tried this on Friday. I did the first of my Friday night ops segments, where we get people together and play some games with the community. Unfortunately, it seems like, especially in the area around Orison, when I try to stream, there are significant frame rate issues. You may well have seen over the weekend, Space Tomato did the same thing. He went to Orison. He also, on the incredibly powerful rig that he has, was having some frame rate issues. So I'm doomed, basically. But we'll have a look. We'll have a go and see if we can get there. I am currently at Seraphim Station, I believe. So if you want to do that, make sure that by about an hour and 20 minutes from now, you've got yourself to Seraphim Station or to Orison. I'll give my game tag out. We can all go and have a play if you want to come and do some Orison. Because regardless of how it goes on stream, we will 100% be carrying on off stream. So if you want to come and do some gaming, you're more than welcome. That's what I'm here for. But yeah, so yes, we'll get into the Reclaimer stuff a little later on. There's a YouTuber we're going to go and have a look at, has done a very comprehensive video already. So we're going to give them a shout out and we shall have a look. Drop Jogget, yeah. So we did pretty well on Friday night. We got all the way to the Ender Boss after a bit of a false start, facing down some players who wanted to ambush everyone coming off the shuttle. We got all the way to the end. Unfortunately, part of the mission didn't track correctly, so despite us killing one of the earlier lieutenants, the game didn't think we had, so the big bad didn't spawn in. A little bit disappointing, but still a lot of fun had by all. It's great fun watching Del Kenobi tank everything with his face. That's cool, and, you know, big shout out to our Dr. Shadow Girl, who basically kept us all alive and moving and not dead. So, yeah, it was really, really good. 6 of us in the end, I think, running around. Good fun. So, let's hop across and have a look at what they have to say over on the RSI page. So, the roadmap roundup then. Good news here is that we didn't lose that much. In fact, we lost nothing. What we have are a whole bunch of things committed. Derelict settlements, arena commander, Bloodshot Ridge, Maker's Points, and multi-crew and spawn locations, which is very, very exciting. So basically now we're going to have multi-crew ability in Squadron Battle, Pirate Swarm, Vandal Swarm, Team Tank Battle, and Free Flight. And for those that are keeping abreast of the resource management changes, this is where we're first going to get hold of those. So where you go into your MFD, you have a look at the ship, you see all the components that you have, all linked out by power relays. You can see how things are happening. You can remotely open and close doors. That's going to come to Arena Commander before it comes to the PU is the current plan. So that's why that's so important. And great fun for people who want to practice without all the faff of getting to the same station as everyone else, getting the ship out, dealing with all the crashes, having the right kit. You can just jump into Arena Commander. So that's kind of cool. Absolutely. So yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of people shooting each other and whatnot on the Orison Ops, which was good fun. But yeah, really good news that all that's in. The other surprises are not really surprises. The Gatak Sulan has been revealed. The good news with the Sulan is now that my voice seems to be coming back. Good evening, Citizen Scott. Good to see you, buddy. Now that my voice is coming back and I'm feeling a lot better, having had COVID for the last couple of weeks, I'm now going to be able to put out that Sulan video this week coming. So hands on with the Sulan. We'll go and have a look. Low-key, really excited for the ship. So, yeah, looking forward to getting that video to you all and getting back to a better posting schedule. Now that Del Kenobi has managed to fix the problem I was having, crashing in-game doesn't happen anymore. Not for the reasons that I was having, where it was crashing regularly. And by regularly, I meant I very rarely made it to a train or a tram in any of the locations without crashing at least once. Makes videos really hard to make when you don't want to use just B-roll, because that's too easy. So here we are. Hopefully more videos coming soon. That's really good to see. Stunner, good to see you, buddy. Long time no speak. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, so progress, bits, excuse me, bits and pieces. This is all good news. Obviously now one of the things that we can expect is for everything to slow down on the news front. 322 is going to be just around the corner. It's the Christmas patch, and you know, hopefully they hit a decent release with it, because as we've seen many times before, if there are major issues going into 322, because people are going in on Christmas leave, they're humans too, they need some time off, spent with their families and friends and whatnot, and just generally take a break. It's not always quick to fix the issues. So fingers crossed for a good 322 release from CIG. Yeah, so that's your roadmap roundup. That's where we are with that stuff. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. And the big news is that up until the 7th of December, 4 o'clock UT, so 4 o'clock Zulu, we've got Siege of Orison running. I suppose we've got time to do a quick after-action report on what we've seen from Orison so far. Is that The positives are that they seem to have fixed a number of issues. They have now, if players turn against other players in there, they are marked. As they said right at the beginning, they want this mainly to be a PvE experience within the event. However, they're not going to stop PvP, nor should they. But now, when players turn, they are actually marked with a slow updating marker, and you get an audible warning. So at least you know you're going into a fight, which is good news. The other thing that's been fixed is the AI are utterly deadly now. With the extension on things like time to kill, so player health pool has been increased, the armor's been buffed somewhat. The AI don't wipe you out as quickly as they used to. However, you now tend to pick up more tier injuries. So it's more important than ever to find those fitness centers when you pick up tier 3s and get them healed before they become worse. Because, of course, if you get to tier 2, tier 1, those are not things you can rectify on the platforms. The platforms only have tier 3 medbeds. So those AI, they're engaging at a much greater distance. They're incredibly accurate now, and they are not slow to respond. I used to have a lot of fun. If you've seen me play bunkers, I like getting the knife out. I like running up to stuff. I like stabbing it a lot. I don't do that. I don't even take a knife onto the platforms with me, or very rarely, because they are so deadly now. They've marked you and they're shooting at you before you get anywhere near them. So that's cool. More reactive AI makes it more of a team experience. That's a really positive change. The downsides at the moment, as I've already alluded to, the mission's kind of not tracking correctly at the moment. It either doesn't pick up that you've killed people or whatever. The downside now is, that NPCs seem to be clipping through stairs into the scenery, and then they don't come out. And unfortunately, there's no reliable way for us to clip into the scenery to get things like the codes from the lieutenant. So if you're unlucky enough to find or if the lieutenant path takes them near stairs, they spawn near it, they can very quickly disappear. And even if you're able to kill them with things like explosives and railguns, you aren't able to then loot the body for the code that is required to advance to the next stage of the mission. There endeth the mission. That's it, done. So, yeah, it's I've done 4 or 5 sieges now. None of them have been completed. So still a very low completion rate. Unfortunately, that issue with the NPCs clipping through stairs, it's in the known issues in the patch notes. So, not ideal, but that's where we are. Shadow Girl says, it's been so much fun being at Orison for hours. Huge play sessions. Yeah, 100%. That getting together with friends, overcoming obstacles, working together towards an aim, is there's no experience like it in gaming, as we all know, right? That's why we play MMOs and not single players. Citizen Ninja says 3.22 Luminalia, probably bringing the Sandtok and X1s, maybe the Hornet Mark II as well. Yeah, the X1s, I would be really surprised if we don't get them by the end of the year. Same Sandtok. Hornet Mark II, who knows? All I know is what we saw at the IAE was a very, very sexy looking Hornet. So, yeah. And I just said that out loud on stream. Oh well, never mind. Still, drink. So, yeah. Good stuff. One of the other things that was really interesting, so towards the end of our playthrough, Dell decided he was happy to be the human guinea pig, having a railgun shot into his face. As you might imagine, he did not survive. Edison, who did the shooting, then got the crime stat, said he was more than happy for me to pick up the mission, the bounty, to go and kill him, because he was stood next to me. I could kill him and get the money. I did that and picked up a tier 3 crime stat. 2 counts of sabotage. So that's obviously the crime from the mission, as in you are killing players at Orison, and CIG will flag you as a bad guy for that. And the bounty hunter mission bit, not talking to each other. Do let me know if the music's too loud. It's getting a little bit louder in my headset. But if the music's too loud, or you might not even be able to hear the music at this point, which would be quite funny. But let's just add that for you. And I do apologise that you can hear my clicking. There's nothing I can do about that at the moment. Something's not fixed. But yeah. So what music? Good. This is going well. I'm just going to add that in now then. On the fly, as normal, would you expect it? Like, if something didn't go wrong, you wouldn't think it was me, right? So, yeah. Ta-da! Background music. Woo! Of course, the track ends. There we go. So we're in. Let me know if that's too loud for you guys, and I will stamp on it. Yeah, so a couple things to bear in mind. Other than that, Orison's a lot of fun. Lots of running up. The lieutenants obviously drop unique Ninetales modified armor in places, so they're worth getting a hold of. Lots of grenade launchers and that to pick up. Really, really good fun. I take it everyone in chat has seen Siege of Orison, so they know basically how it progresses. But basically what I did for the previous, for the Friday night ops, the first of my Friday night streams was effectively to write a mission briefing. You can go and see it, although I wouldn't recommend watching too much of the video, basically because it becomes like a slideshow, frame rate issues. So going to have a look into that. I have a feeling, however, that the only way to fix that will be a 2 PC stream setup, and that is not in my immediate future. So, oops. Maybe what I'll do in the future is I'll record a gameplay like that and then put them up as videos with the community stuff. And if you're in the Discord, go and have a look. There is a new channel in there. One's Friday Night Ops, which is your voice channel. One's SC Events. So if I'm going to do anything like that, I'll give you as much warning as possible, tell you where to be and when, and hopefully we'll get a group together in game. It'll be kind of cool. Lillian says, Orison used to slideshow when not streaming. It absolutely did. I remember trying to run Orison on a 970. 3 frames per second was my peak. It was a little bit terrifying. Shadow Girl says, I think you just open Task Manager when we try later and see if anything is jumping in usage at the same time as the stream lags. Yeah, 100%. I don't have the best ISP here. You guys will have noticed that I've disappeared at random times just because my ISP decides that's a really good time to do something to my router or whatever. But yeah. Okay. So, really, really good fun, however. The most cinematic part of this for me has been getting to the docking collar and fighting your way down the docking tunnel. That was really, really cool. Really enjoyed it. Yeah, just awesome. Very, very cool. Okie dokie. So, yeah, Edison, unfortunately, that's not the case anymore. So, even Space Tomato, with the massive rig that he's running, was having frame rate issues when he streamed Orison over the weekend. So, something's changed. It's unfortunately not just my rig. And I say unfortunately because, of course, that means it's going to affect everyone else. It's also not within my power alone to fix it. So, yeah. But there we are. Okay. So what I wanted to have a look is this video by Captain Foxy Loxy, okay, on YouTube. We'll have a look, but they are about to show us, I think without sound, they are going to take us through now what the Reclaimer looks like. And this is where I might have a couple of issues. So, as you may or may not know, one of the things that or one of the CCU chains that I have is built up to a Reclaimer, because I can just see 5-person gameplay on this being a lot of fun. I like the idea that 5 is probably a very decent size for me personally at the moment to aim for. I like that everyone's doing different things. If you get bored of one task, you can just swap with someone else, do something else. You're not kind of locked into one thing of gameplay whilst you're on board. Think Hammerhead and, like, you know, you can change turrets, but it's still a turret, right? So yeah, we're going to have a look at them doing this now, and I'm just going to talk you through kind of what we're seeing. But for those that don't know, in the Evocati PTU right now is early patch 322. They have added munching, or what they are now calling structural salvage. So this is the hull munching. This is not scraping the stuff off of the external. Okay, this is taking a ship and crunching the core of the ship up. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that claw just in the corner. I'm going to see if they can get to a better point, and then we shall have a look at exactly what's changed. But you will notice that the claw now looks different to what it did before. Okay. Okay, so a cool effect, but this is the claw now on the Reclaimer. Okay. So what this does, in effect, is it's got 2 stages, just like the mining. It fractures a ship apart into its component bits. So if you imagine the kind of Maelstrom engine, the component bits that make up a ship, when you break it off, the wings, the hull, the tail fin, whatever it is, it breaks it up into that, and then you hoover up those parts. And it's all done with beams. So let's take a look. So this is a Hammerhead, obviously lots of constituent parts. Okay, and what they're doing now is they're going into fracture mode. Okay, and they're... So yeah, so it's now broken up into its constituent parts. So you can see it start to break away. The bridge section comes away. The engine section will come away. That's it now beginning to break up. Okay. So that's what it's called, a fracture field. No, it's so good. It's so good. Made me giggle. Completely blew my train of thought, but made me giggle. Yes, Scott, that's exactly what it is. So now they're changing to the disintegration field, and effectively what it does is it breaks up now that individual part, and then what it breaks it up into, which appears to be like a fine brown kind of dust, is then hoovered up by the disintegration field. So we're going to see that in action in just a moment, I would imagine. Obviously, without them talking, I can't tell you exactly what part of the video they're at. Now, there was a response from CIG. There's obviously been a lot of back and forth criticism about this. There is a response, which I'll come on to in just a second. It's the next screen up. We'll also kill some of the music just for now, just while we're watching this bit. Oh, thanks, ads. Arizona Sunshine, if anyone wants to watch that, or play that. Okay, so that's pretty much it, right? Okay, so that's what the claw does now, is obviously the claws themselves are generating the fields, and the bit in the middle is effectively the hoover. So, yeah. The claw became a straw, but I think it can be fixed with animations and Maelstrom updates. Make the ship break up better and not get disintegrated until they hit the grinders in the claw. People wanted the tactile feel of clamping onto a ship and tearing it apart. This is something I see as a Xi'an method of salvaging. So we scrape and then disintegrate. I cast disintegrate, says Lillian, without needing the internal processing room. People wanted a claw that grabbed, but missed the fact that a claw in space would cause a lot of collision with the physical parts and cause a lot of drifting debris, but they still want it. Space vacuum. People just want not beams, says Citizen Scott. Citizen Ninja says a mining laser for cutting would have been more tactile. Yeah, so this is interesting, right? But in effect, that's what we're seeing. So there's the reclaimer can now use, I believe, they can produce much larger boxes. There you go. Okay, so it's going to be able to produce bigger boxes to make our jobs less of a hassle. And for those that haven't heard, one of the advances that's coming is that these storage areas now, you'll have just seen on the screen, it says at the top, internal storage. And that's going down every time they go to produce something into a cube. So this will work as well with the vulture. So rather than getting 2 boxes in and then having to get out of the seat, go down and allocate them to the cargo grid, the vulture will be able to take 12 SCU of material in that you can then move all in a oneer. Jury's out on whether or not you can continue to do that. So can I have 12 SCU applied to the cargo grid and then 12 SCU stored in the system internally? Don't know. I can't answer that question for you, unfortunately. I had no idea why they died there. No clue whatsoever. But yeah, that in effect is the fracturing process. So just to go back to that and see that again. Deploying the arm. The deployment looks really cool. Really like that. The claw itself looks cool. Happy with that too. However, it's an interesting thing. It's an interesting decision. Okay. So a mining laser for cutting would have been more tactile. Certainly would have been. Jangmo, good evening, Gemma. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Sad about the statement about rushing it out. We're just about to look at that, actually, so we'll have a look at that in a second. T-Jack says they did us a favour. It's space, not a scrapyard in Chicago. That big-ass claw is going to knock your stuff all over space, and then you get mad and want it changed again. So, yeah. So what did CIG? Beams a stopgap for sure, and they're still going to make it a physical thing. Unfortunately not. That's not how I read this. Let's see what you guys think. I'll read the whole thing out, right, just in case you're listening and you can't see it. Thank you all for your feedback. I get your frustration in regards to the simplicity of the current implementation of structural salvage. We wanted to bring you the gameplay in a quicker time frame than what we normally do, and that comes with a cost of being simplified. This does not mean, though, that we do not continue working on fitting the feature better in the global frame of how Star Citizen will play. As some of you already pointed out, this feature is heavily dependent on the Maelstrom technology, and because we did not want to waste too much of our work in inventing new tech that would be depreciated in the future, we had to take this approach. We are still working hard to improve what we can in our time remaining. It's the end of the year, and my team will start to go into their well-deserved Christmas break. There will be one thing coming, so something we haven't seen yet. There will be one thing coming that will add a little complexity, but more on that next week once it makes the build. Being honest, this will just tackle a small proportion of the feedback we've been getting so far. Okay? Then, the important bit here. This approach we took is us wanting to give you something nice for the end of the year, and also for us to be able to tell and measure what you enjoy about structural salvage, to be able to improve on it, and learn how you react to these early testbeds. We do have plans to make the fracturing part more skill-driven, but implementing those takes time and is heavily dependent on other teams who also require a significant amount of time. We will be talking about our decisions, intentions, and goals in some detail in an upcoming ISC. As always, I will keep you posted. Okay, so here's basically, good evening, Kiss. Good to see you, bud. I feel like there's a massive amount of disrespect on the complexity of having a mechanical chewing on the claw. Doing that for every ship will take an incredible amount of time. Yes. Okay. So, what this is saying is that features were rushed out. It will become more complex in the future. They didn't want to develop something alongside Maelstrom while Maelstrom was being developed, because there's no point, because they know they're going to use Maelstrom in the end, so why develop something for a very small period of time that you know you're not going to use after that once Maelstrom's in? That's what they're saying. Okay. Couple of issues that I have with this is, one, it's Beam Citizen. Okay. Now, if we look at anything that goes on at the minute, if I want to mine, I'm using beams. If I want to hull scrape, I'm using beams. If I want to do structural salvage, I'm using beams. If I want to heal someone effectively, I'm using beams. Okay. Whilst beams are okay, what we're also looking to in the future are things like, we've got the SRV. If I want to tow something, I'm using beams. If we want to repair something, we've stepped away from the physical repair side of things. Now we're using beams. Unless we're replacing a relay or physically replacing a component, it's beams again. And the other thing is, very clearly, the image on the front of that thing is a claw, is something that grabs, right? That claw very clearly is intended to crush. And the issue with that is they've sold people on it. Like, literally sold people on a reclaimer with a physical thing on the front. It is entirely reasonable to say that I want something that is more physicalized. Is salvage the right part for that? No. What it is, or I say no, maybe not. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But, you know, the idea that it's going to cause a lot of collisions, yes, it is. But they knew that going in. They knew that when they were developing Maelstrom, and they were going to have persistent chunks of ship after they've been blown up. The collisions need to be something that they're prepared for, because they're creating it that way. They're creating the situation, and it's like, oh my god, we've created this situation where collisions might not work. So we absolutely now can't do this thing. It's like, oh, doesn't sound like a very clever explanation to me. So let's have a look. So Stakaragord says, does not sound like absolutely no true crunch. I agree with T-Jack, it is T0. Yeah, so my thing about that is nothing in there indicates that the method is going to change. It's going to get more complex, but that's not the same as saying we're going to move away from beams and it's going to be physical and blah, blah, blah. They may well, based on what they said here, measure what you enjoy about Structural Salvage to be able to improve on it and also learn how you react to these early test beds. That may well be an indication that they're willing to change it. They've said exactly the same about repair gameplay. At the moment, the only physical part of that they're going to have on a regular basis is the replacing of relays, fuses, in other words. But if we don't like the constant beam repair gameplay, then they may well do something about it. No promises, they may well. So it's interesting. So Lillian says, I bought a concept reclaimer which had a claw. This to me feels like a betrayal. Is it hard? Sure. But they sold it that way. There's nothing in there that's incorrect. I get it's easier, says Shady Phase, but I don't want it easy for some things. 100%. Because we just remember, all of this is technical work. Everything has to be designed, modeled, animated, QA tested. We can't have it all. This isn't that bad in my opinion. It's also tier 1. Yeah, you know, so this is the thing about iterative development, is there's always the ability to go back and change it. You know, no, I'm certainly not trying to suggest this is it in its final form. What I am trying to suggest is, if this is its final form, I don't like that it's another set of beams. You know, I think that was the kind of appeal for the reclaimer itself. And I think this is specific to the reclaimer. If you were going to tell me that the Vulture did things this way, I'd probably be a little less bothered about it, because there's nothing on the Vulture model that makes me think it's going to be picking ships up and ripping them to pieces. But if you look at this, I always wondered, well, okay, when it grabs something, how does it get that within the ship? But that long arm, being able to crunch it in. This beam idea invalidates internal parts of the ship as well. You've got that entire salvage processing, which when you look through the window, you can see the massive mechanical grinder that basically turns stuff into tiny scrap metal. What's that doing now? It's dust. That doesn't work on dust. You don't put sand in something like that to crush it. So they've obviously had a change in direction from what they intended. It's not just the claw, it's the internal parts as well. Everything gave us the impression of something that was going to be very physical. It's not physical anymore, which is a shame, but that's where we are. As it says, until we have Maelstrom fully in the game, any more time spent on this will just be stuff that likely needs a full rework whenever it gets in. Yeah, absolutely. Striker256, good evening, bud, says, I see it as there are two options. One, hold off from releasing hull munching until Maelstrom was ready. Two, release what amounts to a placeholding feature to give the player base at least something to use. I understand that. I think I've just had the thought that if they meant this to become a permanent feature, the claw would have stayed the claw. Because if you look at how it opens now, it's clearly not designed to munch stuff, or I would suggest it's not designed to munch stuff. So I'm not convinced that this is going to go back to something physical without a significant rework from CIG. Matt Teapot says, so there isn't a huge grinder built into the Reclaimer. What's the use of it now? Yeah, exactly that, mate. It's that grinder really that pushes this over the edge. Strictly speaking, it isn't beam, says Target Drone. It's more of a wave and whoosh. Potato, I guess. But yeah, it's 2 buttons to destroy a whole ship. It's literally I cast Disintegrate on any ship, which is horribly unbalanced if we use it in PvP. Yeah, I'd imagine that's a shield thing again, potentially. Or the ship's got to be in whatever constitutes like a not powered state. Yeah. Shady Face says, I always thought tractor beams would pass the bit into a hatch in the cockpit where they could do the grinder. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly possible. There's also the possibility that, like I said, that arm was the Hoover, and then it just broke things up and moved them down either in chunks, like crushed cars or something, and then that's what then dropped out into the salvage processing area and so on and so forth. But a ship that works completely on beams like that, it's not what I was hoping the gameplay for that would be. Not sure where I'm going to go with the Reclaimer now. John Priest, hi Badges. Good evening, bud. Good to see you. It definitely looks like a claw with grinders. If you're cool with Space Magic, then cool. Space Magic is cool, just not cool in a SC. It's honestly better than they make this arm work in some capacity now and then leave it broken for much longer when the full mechanics are finished. Yeah. I think what's interesting here is you've got the flip sides. You've got both sides, right? It's better now because the sooner they give us something, the sooner they can start to test it and get our feedback. If they hold off on it, they still know they're going to have to put it in the game, take our feedback, potentially react to it, depending on whether or not they feel like they need to. They know that time has to happen, have it happen sooner rather than later. Do we have to wait for ships to break up in a particular way for that to happen? No. But, even if that was... Because what they could have done now, and I don't see why they didn't, was the claw just extends into what's there, and then it breaks up, and it's pulled up the claw, right? All those graphics, the little details we're talking about, like how precisely does it get in, how does the ship break up precisely. Well, you can just have the claw touch it, and that's it, because that's the kind of thing, and then they can start to understand the articulation needed on the arm, because you would expect that as well as extending and being able to open, you would actually expect it would have some form of lateral movement, so that the ship wasn't constantly, like every other beam thing that we have, you can move the arm independently. So they need to add some sort of articulation. If that's what they added to the arm to change it, I wouldn't have had a problem with it. But they haven't, and I think this indicates very clearly, if you look at the effort they've put on that claw head, this indicates that whilst they're going to change things, turning it back into a physical system doesn't seem to be on the cards right now. So that's where we are. As I said years ago, give me my lightsaber if you're going to stay with space magic. Yeah, possibly. T-Jack says, wide beam to hold all parts, narrow, strong beam to pull those parts into the muncher bit by bit. No claw necessarily. Do you lose the core? Kind of. Will this work? Absolutely. Yay or nay. So they are doing... I'm going to answer this in a roundabout way, T-Jack. It might not be quite the answer that you're looking for, but... they're doing so many things with this game that we didn't think that they were going to be able to do, and they want to do them all. The ability to build bases, the ability to have this incredible multi-crew gameplay, server meshing, which is just phenomenal. That sort of stuff, I'm 100% in favour of. I was hoping that they were going to try that with salvage as well. That they were going to do something that made people go, holy moly, I didn't think that was going to work. And then it works, right? That's what I was hoping we were going to get from this. Unfortunately, that has not happened. So that's where we are. You know, and again, this goes back to the old argument of, I'm not saying that no one should do it. I'm just saying that for me personally, it was kind of not what I was expecting from it. In the same way that I like the idea of mining, I got involved. I did the mining gameplay loop. I can do it. I much prefer the hand mining because it's much quicker. The ship mining at the moment, not for me. Enjoy it a bit, but it's not enough compared to the other stuff that I enjoy right now. And that's not me telling anyone else in here that that they're wrong or that they're right. That's not telling people that they have to do anything about it. It's literally just saying that I don't enjoy it. And judging from a lot of the comments in there are a lot of people, we seem to have a spectrum, right? This isn't it is or it isn't. There are people who seem to be very much in the same camp as me. Didn't like it, that's not what I was after. People going, yeah, all right, it might not be what we're expecting, but I don't have a problem with it being like that. And then the people saying, well, I guess I don't know what the other side of the argument is, which is, I mean, what is that side of the argument? Well, it's changed, you must enjoy it. It's changed, you must like it. Because, sure, everything in the game is subject to change. But nothing about things being subject to change means you must enjoy them. And that's kind of really all I'm coming from. I don't want it to be a beam citizen. I'm entitled to say so. I don't want it to be... I don't want that part of salvage with the reclaimer specifically because of the way it looks and because of what we've been sold on with real money, that, they suddenly change that and go, psych, beams. I don't like any of that. Again, not saying that CIG must change it. What I'm saying is I'm unlikely to probably keep the reclaimer as the end of that CCU chain now, unless they do. Which is fine, I'll just CCU into something else. That's not even a threat to take my money away. I'll just either cut off the top of that CCU chain and do something else with it. You see what I mean? So that's where I am. CR says you must. So I've missed a little bit in chat here. So hopefully, T-Jack, that's kind of where that came from. Yeah, and like, completely accept that the drone's going to be physical. What I'm hoping with the drones is that they're going to be the ones that go and kind of detach stuff and bring it back in deposit it somewhere so that it can be processed. Maybe the drones can go onto a ship remotely and cut out components and stuff like that. I like those sorts of ideas. I think that'd be really cool, right? But the Reclaimer specifically was sold with this idea of, thing. It's, to me, it's not much different than saying, the Retaliator now just gets a bunch of size 3 missiles. Well, that's your missile gameplay. You're still able to lock on and shoot stuff. It's like, yeah, but the whole point of the Retaliator was those heffing great size 9 torps. It's not that it was a combat ship. It's that it's a torpedo carrier. It's a torpedo attack craft, and it's the same for me for the Retaliator. The Reclaimer. The Reclaimer was something designed to be up close, crunch it with that claw, pull it in, because that's what all the design language told us. That's what the claw told us. That's what the salvage processing room told us. That huge grinder. You don't need to grind powder. It's already ground. So, there we are. So, yeah. With Maelstrom, couldn't they have had the Mega Maid make bigger chunks to suck up and the Vulture keeps the dust or smaller part system? Possibly. Yeah, it could be something. And again, it's early, so possibly. Once we get Maelstrom Sec, as it says, things will be different. If they spend too much time on code that's going to be replaced, they'll never finish. So they have to act in this way, not to be wasteful. Yeah, so it's one of those interesting things where they're trying to get this in. And once it's in, and they can tinker and do whatever they need to, whenever they need to. But yeah. To be honest, if you see how many things break apart, I'm not sure there's any other way to do this. I can see the Maelstrom dependency. This could be a cheap stopgap. I think graphics show this. I guess I'm not 100% clear on what you're... I see what you mean in that with the way things are at the moment, this is probably the most common sense way of doing it without having to go into and create all this extra stuff for it to work. I'm just a bit disappointed they didn't create the extra stuff for it to work, I guess. So yeah, Target Drone says, personally I think it's a stopgap. I mean, I don't think the claw was meant as a primary munching tool, more to hold on to a ship while it gets cut up and the pieces tracked it in. Yes, potentially. There's the 2 tractor beam operators. You've got the drone operators back in the main room. You've got the claw operator, and you've got the pilot seat, right? So those are your component parts of the ship. Did it explicitly say that the claw would be there doing it? No. If you've got tractor beams, what's the point of the claw? I think would be all I said to that. Yeah. So Notorious LB says, anything that moves salvage closer to hard space shipbreaker is a win in my book. Not played it. Hopefully it's good. Shinobi, sorry I'm late. Missed the notification. Buddy, no problem at all. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you, my friend. Sly, good evening. Good to see you. Limited respawns. Buddy, haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're keeping all right. So yeah, Tokyo says, in the end, it's all speculation until they say the system is working as intended. Yeah, 100%. All we can do is read into what they have said and what, and not act on what they haven't said. And for me, their actions are they've spent a lot of time animating that claw head to be something that opens out and breaks stuff up before it gets into the claw. That's what it appears to do. You wouldn't spend that time. They've already said here that they're not going to invest time in doing stuff that's going to be. We did not want to waste too much of our work inventing new tech that we depreciated in the future. It would be very strange then, in the same instance, for them to do the same with the claw. Oh, we created this whole 3D model for the claw head that we weren't going to keep. Does not make sense. But yeah. Pushing it into floating debris to grab pieces once at a time. Oof, that's not happening without a wide beam holding everything still. Yeah, that's it. G'day peeps, I wonder why nothing was said about how the mechanics work several months when Elliot demonstrated the fracturing. This should have been slightly clearer in their direction. Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of the times they don't know how things are going to work, so if you ask them right now how electronic warfare is going to work in the game, for example, they're not going to be able to tell you. They're going to be able to tell you what they intend in broad brushstrokes. They're not going to be able to give you the specific answers, and that often happens when you're creating something brand new that isn't just building on previous systems. It's easy to do that with games like Modern Warfare and you know, Call of Duty and that sort of stuff, because you know what goes before, and every game seems to be the same game on a better engine with just new things added on top of it. So it's really easy when you're able to resell stuff to people with only a few new features and charge 60 quid a game for it. Sorry, a bit spicy at Call of Duty and Modern Warfare there. But, you know, that's easy when you're building on stuff. All you're doing is adding to an already well-worn formula. This isn't. So, I get that sort of stuff. The clawhead looks like a physical muncher. Don't agree. So yeah. There's lots of conversation going on at the minute. I'm just trying to pick up something where I understand what it is you're saying, and I'm not misreading or responding to like a conversation that's already in progress, because there's no better way to say something stupid. Oh, Winter, good evening, buddy. Good to see you. Isn't the Reclaimer one of the older ships in the game? I'm not entirely surprised that they pivoted a bit on it, but more booms is a bit repetitive. Yes, that's fundamentally my issue with it. You know, I went a bit clickbaity with the, you know, doing the Reclaimer dirty sort of. But yeah, it does alter my desire to have that ship in my fleet. Is the bottom line. And that's not to say, again, that's not to say anyone's done anything wrong per se. But looking at the chat, I can see that there are people who are in the same boat, and you know, we're in the same boat. Naval puns, winning. You know, there are 36 people here. Welcome all, by the way. And that's a very small number of Star Citizen followers, right? There's almost 5 million accounts out there. Not all of them might be unique, but that's a lot of people. 36 is a very small sample. 2, in that drink is a master of clickbait confirmed. Absolutely. Well, I'm working on it, mate. I'm not a master yet, but watch this space. I'm giving it my best shot. But yeah. CIG has asked if you could add one thing to the Reclaimer Claw or how the claw is operated, what would it be? Yeah, so this is... So I'm going to pivot here, okay? And this is the difference between, I think, white knighting and being constructive, right? White knighting would be, although I was disappointed, just going, I love it, right? Being able to be constructive is recognize that you don't like something, but see the way out of it, or to be able to suggest a way out of it that works, right? Not, no, sell your company, you know, obviously that's not a solution. But what we've just said there is, what Stakaragord has said there is bang on, right? If you could add one thing to the Reclaimer Claw, or how the claw is operated, what would it be? They are asking the community for feedback. What clearly doesn't work in feedback is people sitting on Spectrum going, meh, scam citizen, and like, you know, just generally losing their shit, as a lot of people will tend to do, right? They'll go in there and, oh, this game, no, and funnily enough, CIG don't respond to that sort of stuff. What CIG will respond to is they'll look a lot at the streams, maybe not mine. I don't think I've ever had CIG stuff in here. If I have, welcome. It's lovely to see you, but I don't think it's happened yet. But they're going to look at the big streamers. They're going to look at people like Morphologists, like Space, like Salty Mike. They're going to Board. They're going to look at what the comments that are coming through that, and how that conversation's being had. And I think Oh my god, Star Citizen have done it again. They promised us one thing, they gave us another. Bleh. That is not going to get the positive response. What has a better chance of having a positive response is to say, don't like this because so much of the meaningful gameplay in this game outside of combat requires beams, right? The only tactile thing that I can think of at the moment is eating. We don't eat through beams. Sure, there's the combat stuff, but then again, you could argue laser beams. I didn't mean that, by the way, before anyone takes that out of context. I was kidding, you monsters. But, you know, and crypto keys. So that idea of crypto keys is great. Anyone that's done the Black Kite mission will have seen physical loot lying about. You don't find the loot on the Black Kite in crates. It's lying about. Go into the bathroom in the crew quarters. There's a med gun lying on the side. The grenade launcher isn't in a crate. It's in the salvage hold, out on a counter. The burritos, the crypto keys, the med pens that are lying about are lying about. You identify them, you go up, you pick them up like you would pick something up off the floor. That sort of stuff is really, really cool because it feels more like an environment that you can interact with. There isn't much difference at the moment, and I know they've said they're going to change this, but there isn't much difference at the moment to running up to something and holding F and using a beam. Mining's different, sure, 100%. But, you know, literally all I'm doing with salvage at the moment to hole scrape is holding down trigger and moving my mouse across the screen. Right? It's like trying to fill a screen in paint by just moving your mouse. It's that thing, right? That's what's happening. So, yeah. Hellwood Gaming says, medical pens, you're entirely correct. The reason I've not included medical pens is because using the medical gun, the Paramed device, on the advanced setting is far more effective. So I don't mind the quick and easy stuff being quick and easy. The technical stuff is far more effective. Once again, we're back to beams. Although I do like, I guess, the medical gameplay, the advanced stuff that Shadow will do when we are in Orison. It's not about using the beam per se, so maybe that's a bad example. It's more about managing the individual drug levels. And I've probably just been demonetized for saying that, but oh well, YouTube. It's about managing the individual drug levels and your overall drug blood level. Definitely been demonetized now. So yeah, there we go. So yeah. Can we So disagreement is fine. If it's going to get personal, it's not. Okay? People are fully capable of disagreeing without having a go at each other. That stops, or I start timing people out. Okay? And that's all I'm saying about that. Okay. So yeah, just wait till they build a Death Star with a projectile main weapon so they can laugh at all the beam citizen hater. Yes, I see your beam. I engage it with a beam. So, yeah. It's the Star Beam system, and now you're talking about Star Pens. So, there are obviously other things that aren't beams, but, I mean, if you want to use the pens, that's fine. That's not the medical system. Right? Using red ones to stop bleeding and heal yourself up to the max, that's just crap. Right? That's just... Tarkov has a more advanced medical system than that. Hashtag just saying. But yeah. So. With everything happening in the world, we should be grateful CIG is still capable of work on the game. Jonathan Briand, yeah, 100%. And like, this is the thing is that saying that there's something you don't like and pointing that out and saying that that's kind of changed your priorities in the game, that's not an attack on the company. That's just saying that there's a decision that they've made that that has changed your priorities that you don't enjoy, and that's perfectly viable in saying that, because if most people are saying it, And I'm not saying that's the case with Salvage. But if there is a feature that's brought in, take hover mode, for example, right? When hover mode came in, most people said, I do not like this. And it was removed. Yeah. Traditional game development isn't like that. And that wasn't, saying that hover mode isn't great. Wasn't saying the game was broken, wasn't saying the game was beyond repair. It was just saying, hey, we don't enjoy this feature. The net result of which was was CIG going, okay, we're not going to include it. We'll take it out, we'll revert back to something else. Great. And if that means they need to start that whole development again, then so be it. Because it's better that they take the extra time to do that than it is to put in something that no one enjoys. Because one of the biggest features in this game is the ships. And if landing them is not fun, if taking off is not fun, if flying them is not fun, it's not going to be much of a game. So this is why we bring this sort of stuff up. Good evening, Del. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. So yeah. I missed the joke. So Kiss says, I'm always surprised when people react so badly to beams. The game is set 900 years in the future. They've all committed to physical tactical gameplay in a lot of areas. I expect beams. I don't think no one doesn't expect beams. The interesting bit is when the systems that you were fully expecting to be tactile are replaced with beams. So repair, for example, I don't know if people remember, a while back they demoed a mission that came from what's-his-face that gives the Arlington Gann mission, right? The dude in Hurston. And you went to a downed satellite, I think, and you climbed on board and you found a circuit board. And you had to find the one with the right code on it as a prototype, and you had to recover that. And that spawned this whole mission, and off it went. And they were showing how it would be procedural, because sometimes you find it on the satellite, sometimes you don't. You've got to track down the people that have it, and you've got to get it from them. And it was showing like how the mission could be different for each player. Very, very cool. And what that gave rise to is, people are pulling these circuit boards out, they're turning it over in their hands, finding the label, they're reading the label, going, that's not the component I need, chucking that one, grabbing the next one. That's very, very cool. And that would be a lot of fun with your computers, with your data. You pull a server rack out, you start changing circuit boards over. You pull the rack out, you go, okay, that one looks to be sparking, that must be the damaged one. Pull that out, go and grab a new one, come back. Is very, very cool and very different to the repair that we have in the game at the moment. They then replaced that. We've got fuses, we've got relays, that's one part of repair. It doesn't feel like the rest of it is very good when you're replacing what you expected to be tactile with beams. Beams, yes. Beams and tactile, yes. Tactile being replaced by beams, now you're starting to get a bit dodgy. So yeah, what's it? Customer, I don't like this. EA, lol, okay, accept the game next year too. Yeah, EA are pretty good at that, and we hate them for it, right? So yeah. Hover mode was terrible for 90% of the ships. It was broken. Yeah, 100%. Beam on beam violence. Why do you think of Spaceballs again? I hate it when I get my sports twisted. 100%. Yeah, it's that sort of stuff. Oh, Carl, was that me responding to the Star Beam system? Now you're talking about Star Pens. Oh yes, sorry, I get what you mean now. Yeah, Star Pens, Star Hair, Star Cloth, Star Toilet. Yeah, I get where you're going with that. How Integrated says, the great thing is that the beams are a convenience. Now that they have the tech, changing how the mechanic looks visually should be very iterative. Yeah, no issue with how it looks. Generally, I know that stuff's coming later, just like the difference between Quantum as we have it now and the Quantum that was demoed at CitizenCon. Really excited for that change. It's just a visual one. Once I've Quantum twice, I'm going to forget about it, but it looks much better, right? Facts badges, that's the whole point of SP. It's meant to be tactile. Why did they just do a big showcase of the new system? Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, and there are, don't get me wrong, there are systems that are coming up now, I think about it, that are tactile, right? The loading of cargo, even though we're doing tractor beams to move stuff around, the physicalized cargo is very cool. That's far more tactile than we've ever had in any other game. The cargo grids, being able to allocate that yourself, that's very cool. It bothers me. I feel like they've done my Reclaimer dirty the monsters. Yeah. So for those that aren't sure, for those that are joining, in with it now, I'm just going to show you. I'm just going to have this running while we talk in the background. But this is what we're talking about. This is the thing. Again, shout out to Captain Foxy Loxy on YouTube. I will give a link to the video. I'll pop that in chat for those that want to go and watch it themselves. But thank you very much for putting that video together for us, Foxy. Very, very cool. Yeah. So we have a fracturing mode, and there's the claw extending. It does kind of. Edison said before that it doesn't look like a. It does look like a munching claw. The reason I'm not sure about that is the way it's set up inside. It looks like if that were to actually clamp down on something, you damage that beam apparatus that's now showing. I don't think that's, and I might be wrong. That might not be what they intend at all. It might be that that's what munches it. There is a bit inside here that does look like a grinder or some sort of vacuum. I will agree 100%. But yeah. By the way, this is the best Reclaimer paint job. It's incredibly purple. Not that purple normally, but you know. So yeah. This is exactly something that fuels the Scam Citizen meme. Sell a ship on hopes and dreams and cuss it with a beam core. I kind of. I think what's happening with the Scam Citizen meme is people that are constantly redefining the scam. So go back 5 years, the scam was this is vaporware, this is never going to come out. Go back 3 years, this is a glorified tech demo, it's never going to be a game. And then you get the reputation system, and then you get gated missions, and then you get all that sort of stuff. And then there's everything else. And then, you know, the scam gets redefined for, you know, narrower and narrower down to something that, you know, people are just going, how does that make it a scam? You know, the beautiful thing here is that whoever's bought in, sure, I bet they're gutted. If they don't like this, there are going to be people that do like it, don't get me wrong. There are going to be people that are like, thank God I didn't like the idea of nudging stuff around and having to constantly drive. I like the idea of just being able to do this. And that's fine. No issue with those people whatsoever. If you're liking the look of this, I'm really pleased for you. This is not, like I said, this is not aimed at anyone in particular. The upside and the reason it's clearly not a scam is you just take that money and you do something else with it. You know, that credit isn't stuck in that ship. You can always go and do something else. So, yeah. Tarek Jones says, they will call it a scam even when the game goes gold. 100%. To quote Derek Smart, CIG will fold in 90 days tops. If I had a penny for every time that happened. But yeah. If it was a scam, it would be the most effective scam ever run. It also, well, it would be the most effective in terms of money earned. It would also be the worst scam in terms of they're getting absolutely nothing out of this. If you look at their financials, which is a legal requirement here in the UK, the financials they're submitting, they're not left with a lot of money every, you know, if you want to make a lot of money in a scam, you don't employ 1,300 people and pay their salaries every year. That's just that bad math, yo. Not so much. So yeah. Also, if you're drinking along, pleased. It's all good. 15-minute warning, ladies and gents. 15-minute warning. If you want to come and do Orison with us, get yourself over to Seraphim Station. Get yourself down to Orison. We will go and do some missions. I will jump in chat with whoever's in the Discord. We'll go and do some good stuff. Just please bear in mind, we are on YouTube. Don't do stuff that's going to get me demonetized. But we will go and have a shot at it. If the stream holds up and I get the frames and it doesn't look like a slideshow, then we will 100% continue on and we'll play a little over the normal finish, which is in about 45 minutes. If not, then obviously I'll end the stream at the normal time or whenever it becomes apparent that it's not working very well, and we will continue playing anyway, and it'll just be a community thing in the Discord if you guys need the Discord link, let me know. I'll pop it in, and then just let me know on here when you're in, and I will give you the appropriate role so you can see the rooms that you need to go into and that sort of stuff. Again, apologies if you can hear me clicking in the background. Something's happened. I have a feeling the only way I'm going to fix it is a restart, which I'm not going to do in the middle of the stream. So, yeah. Hype, hype, hype. Absolutely. Cheers. You just said it though, 1,300 employees paid for yearly. Yeah, absolutely. Jog-Cop, my friend, good to see you, buddy. I don't think I've seen you since CitizenCon, mate. How have you been? Hope you've been well. Raf C said, yeah, 1,300 employees paid for yearly, 100%. You can't buy a lot of mansions when you're paying for 1,300 employees. I'd guess they're just going to have to put up with the one they got, right? We don't hear any clicks, it's good. Thank God for that. That's good news. Yes, Del, we had that on the screen a little while ago. So, yeah. Yes, not the end state. I think the observation that we made there is there's nothing in that that indicates that the claw is going to become more tactile, more physical. This looks like it's the state. What they seem to be alluding to is the breakup of the ships will become more complicated, more skill-based, and will look better as they develop the Maelstrom system. That's where we're with that. So, Hell Winter says, how does that compare to other studios as far as employees go? Well, this is really interesting. One of my early videos, I'll find you a link, right? I shall find you a link while we're here. One of my early videos talks quite a lot about a comparison between this and Red Dead Redemption 2. Okay. And the reason I made that comparison is for whatever reason, Red Dead Redemption 2 was one of those games that we have a lot of it. There's been a lot of information released from the studio about how many people they had working on it and so on and so forth. I'm just going to change this back over to chat. Hello. But yes. So I'll pop the link in, and you can go and have a look at you can go and have a look for yourself in depth. But the bottom line was that it's very hard to make comparisons when you have studios that have multiple people multiple projects on the go, because it isn't just a case that, okay, we have 1,000 people in our studio, 500 people are going to work on that project, 500 people are going to work on that product. That is not how this stuff works at all. What it does do is it complicates the calculations. So, you know, people will switch between projects. If you look at Rockstar, who developed GTA, who developed Red Dead, what I can tell you for sure is they're broken up into a number of studios across the globe, just like CIGR. One of those studios has 600 people. And that studio, by itself, is responsible for nothing else than maintenance of their already established game engine. So they have a game engine that has survived through Red Dead, GTA 5, Red Dead 2, and has now been updated for Grand Theft Auto 6, right? That has 600 employees permanently working on it. Yeah, to support whatever the games need, to update it, to develop it. That's not building it. That's maintaining it and updating it and adding new functionality. Why is that massive? Because, well, you know, when we look at when Star Citizen started, you're talking a significant uplift in the number of staff. When they started out, they were 14 people in a basement. They're now 1,300 staff over 2 continents. With, you know, 4, 5 established studios: Frankfurt, Manchester, Texas, California, Montreal. Bonkers, right? And they've gone from 14 staff to 1,300 staff. That's mental. The amount of effort that takes, and the amount of money, and the amount of time, and imagine all the other efforts that's going in policy-wise to stand up from 14 to 1,300, to go from, you know, the sites, the HR processing, everything else that's required to do that. And that's not me making it up. Right now, I am able to take you and show you those figures directly. And I'm just about to do that on the other screen. But this is 100%. And this information, yes, it's from Cloud Imperium Games, but it is also a legal requirement from Cloud Imperium Games. This stuff must be submitted in the UK legally, and to not do so is tax fraud and all that sort of stuff, right? So we're just going to have a look at that now, and I'm just going to pop you across very quickly. Really interesting. I'll pop this link in as well if anyone wants it. Didn't Rockstar say they've spent $1 billion on GTA 6? Yeah, again, it's really hard to figure it out, because of course the engine will have had huge amounts of money spent on it, because it is just been iterated on from Red Dead, Grand Theft Auto 5, Red Dead 2, Grand Theft Auto 6. So that alone is going to be a huge amount of money. And the way the company bills it is that's going to be separate to the development costs on Red Dead 2. So if Red Dead 2 needed, let's say, I don't know, horse tech added, because it's not, I don't think it's in Grand Theft Auto, right? That would be billed as part of the development for Red Dead 2. The engine development isn't, because the engine is a separate product. And that's where the confusion comes in. So they will say they only spent 250 million, I think, 242 million. That's not counting, that was over 8 years. That's not counting 600 staff for 8 years maintaining the engine. And this is why it's so hard to make straight up comparisons. And that's why horse ball tech. Yeah, thanks, Teapot. I'm really glad that, you know, YouTube don't look at that. Sorry, Jock Cop says, been busy. A lot of annoying needing to earn money, and the kids need looking after stuff. Those families, right? A wheelie bin, duct tape over the top, sorted. Poke a couple of holes for air if you're feeling nice. Honestly, you know, 60% of the time my babysitting works every time. The other time is still going through court, so you can't call me anything. The missus needs to sort her priorities out. Set aside some credits so I can pick up a Polaris versus Nautilus. All three? Or are you making the decision between the two? Because, yeah, holy moly, dude. But yeah, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Glad to, and you know, love to the family and all that. But good to see you. Suitable Navy name will be picked. Good to hear it, my friend. Good to hear it. But yeah, Shadyface, you could be entirely right. What we do know is that they start development on games immediately after the previous game. So Red Dead 2 was in the early stages of development before we had Red Dead on console. So God knows how long they've been working on GTA 6. In some form or another. Yeah, it is really hard to compare, but I'm just going to take you across now and I'll show you what I mean by this. So when someone else goes, I think it's really important to have your sources, right? This is the reason why they said they were never going to give us the F8 Lightning. Well, they did and they didn't. A lot of times they said they weren't going to do it, but at the same time they were saying they were going to do it. And this is the importance of having the sources to back yourself up, right? So down here, if we go down, we're going to have a look at the number of staff. Here you go. Sorry, that's capex and investments. Headcount. I do apologise. I was one more than I thought. So this is for 21. Okay. So this is financials for 21. You'll see up here. Yeah. Okay. This is the financials for 21. Okay. Headcount analysis as of 2012. 13 people. Okay. And what it will show you here is 10 are development. And 3 are publishing, ops, community events, marketing, general and admin staff. So 10 developers. And then you watch that number climb. Yeah? So what you're seeing here is the blue is the US stuff, the red is the rest of the world stuff. And then down here is a breakdown purely by what they're doing. So 10 staff were developers here, then 40, I'm going to just have a look, then 43, then 155, then 229, then 323, then 397, then 408. So very little change, 2017 to 2018. Very little change. And then it starts to increase. And what we know now is that staff number overall, which is 748, has almost doubled in 2 years. They're talking about 1,300-ish people. Yeah. So, yeah. And that's the interesting thing, Scott. 11 years is a huge amount of time. And if people think we are halfway through by now, I think you're being a little bit optimistic. I hope I'm wrong. But when you look at how many gameplay loops we get a year, maximum, and then you look at how many gameplay loops they have to implement, and then you say, well, okay, we've never seen them implement them more than, say, 3 a year. And if we've got 15 left, that's at least another 5 years development. Hacking, auctioning, player-made missions, base building, exploration in all its forms, electronic warfare, mine laying, all of that stuff, carriers, resource management, hacking, I probably said that already, but data running, you get where I'm going with this, right? If you say a maximum of years and then just extrapolate that out. And hopefully, this is why I say I'm wrong, now that they're moving staff from Squadron 42 over to Star Citizen, we will see the number of gameplay loops per year increased. And we can all anticipate that, but we yet have no evidence that that's going to happen. So you can't say now, oh yeah, 6 years from now we're going to have everything. Prove it. Yep, because nothing. Bounty hunting, exactly. Bogdan, 100%, right? Legit overwhelming. Sister Scott, 100%. It is legit overwhelming. Pool table tech. Star pool. Calling it. Star fishing as well. That fishing, the most important gameplay, and we've heard nothing about it. Star fishing, which is basically throw a grenade, because the other stuff's just boring, right? Grenades and explosives. Best fishing you can do. Over working checkerboard in game badges. That's true. That's true. Star pool. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, Scott, I hope so. I really hope that we are halfway through. Right, but you see what I mean about it being evidence-based, and that's why we come back to this. Because what's really interesting is people say, "Oh, look at how much money they've got over the top," and it's like, not really, because if you look at what they get in versus what they spend. Oh. I do want the game to succeed as well. I don't know why I'm talking over the top of this. I do apologise. Let's go back to something cool. Let's do that one. That was weird. Some of my narration has snuck into my my music folder. Oops. We can't swim yet either. 100%, right? Crafting, science gameplay, reporting gameplay. Mako, I'm looking at you. Not in yet. There's so much to add. And hopefully some of that will be added later on afterwards. And what we know for a fact is that even after release, things are just going to go up in tiers. So we'll get to salvage tier 19, salvage tier 20, mining tier 36. It's just going to keep going. They're just going to keep adding and improving things, right? They've said as much, that even after launch, we're still going to see the same patch cycle that we see now. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, lots and lots and lots going on there. But what we will do now is I'm just going to pop us back onto the chat window. And now we shall have a look at doing some stuff in game. Hopefully, everyone good for that? I have changed over the Diet Coke a little bit. It turns out that whilst I'm enjoying my beer, it will be my only beer because the damned COVID, and I've said it on stream again, so if there isn't a warning coming up, it will do shortly. I've not quite got that out of my system yet, unfortunately. So let's have a look. See if we can get this working. If it does go to bad frame rates, then I'll probably just pause it for a while, come back to the stream, talk with you guys, and then we'll go from there. Um, the BMM, sad face, puts on tinfoil hat. This isn't live, it's pre-recorded. The narration is proof. Don't drink the tap water. Yeah, 100%. Absolutely. And by the way, the world is flat. You were a lightweight before the bid badges. You're on dodgy ground with that one, Dave. You really want to go down that route? You want to have that conversation with me right now? Do you really? The year should be a good indicator for future dev pace, though. This coming year, yeah, 100%. If moving devs from Squadron 42 to PU really helps that much, it could be quicker than we think. I hope so, 100%. But, you know, one of the things that I've always tried to endeavour to do on streams is have some sort of evidence backing things up. So, wow, bright light, yo. Hopium, yeah, 100%. My BMM can wait. Cannot wait for the 600i. Interesting. Be interesting to see if we get that next year. I know they've put that list of ships out that is going to come, but I mean the team. If you've seen CitizenCon, the team making ships dipped very considerably down to about 14 a couple of years ago, and they've doubled within a year or two, so they're straight back up. Even then, SE will stay the best. Fast development or not. What's that? Only content creator and people's out of the workforce want it fast. I don't know. I don't know if that's true. You know, I certainly don't know if that's true about content creators. The longer it takes in development, the longer we're in a job. If this was my job, which it isn't, by the way. But yeah, the longer it's in development, the more of a niche we have for ourselves, because other content creators who are more about the clicks than doing something that they're passionate about will only cover this periodically when there's some big news, right? And we've seen that happen. The really big streamers that cover this every now and again. Those of us who this is what we do, here all the time, and I'm happy with that not being too crowded. I wanted it yesterday. My wife just caught the vid for the third time. I managed to dodge it twice so far. Here's for a third. Very cool. The dip was a shocker. Yeah, you know, people move on, and people. That's the big thing with this, is we're going to have that sort of experience when people want progression in their own lives. So, with a studio that hasn't yet released a game, what you'll find is people will tend to get to the release of a project because then it reads well on their CV. And you go, hey, I was part of the team that brought Red Dead 2. I'm now looking for my next challenge with a new studio. And, oh, wow, you worked on Red Dead 2, let's bring you across. That sort of thing. With this game, because it's just going, their kind of... their benchmark is not when the game completes, it's after certain ships. So, yeah. That's it. Gib BMM. Uh-oh, here we go. 600i versus BMM crowds. Represent. But yeah. Yeah, their team numbers went down to about 14 from, I think they were up at about 22, 23. Went down to 14, which is why the BMM and a couple of other projects got shunted. And we were seeing work, and then all of a sudden it went quiet. They wanted to work on other stuff, had other priorities, and now the team's back up. They're starting to bring that all back in, but it's not going to be a quick process, because people need bringing up to speed, and I think that's probably a key driver in why they're now going to look at all of the RSI ships and do as many of them as they can, and then switch it, because when you're in the groove of working within one style of manufacturer, you can kind of switch across. So yeah, it's looking good. Right. Let's see where we are. Oh, wow. I don't know why that's done that. I guess let's not do that, question mark. My game's doing strange things. Might just have to deal with the bright light again. But yeah. 14 people, there's some serious shrinkage. Yeah, I think it was about, they lost about a third. Teapot says, don't make me start going on about the dream of Steve, my pet vandal, and the BMM brig again. Steve, absolutely. Fearfox, hello buddy, good to see you. Glad you can make it. We're just about to load into Orison and see if we can get some Siege of Orison stuff done. I'm going to jump back into the Discord with the guys, although you won't be able to hear them just yet, not until we get the game going properly. So yeah, that's better. It's working now. So jumping across. And just to make sure that I don't interrupt them, I'm just going to mute myself in there at the moment so they can keep talking. Don't worry, guys. Keep your conversation going. I'll be with you in a second. But yes, and then we'll go across. I shall kill the normal music. In fact, no, I will not. I will change you over to a different playlist that I have going. I thought I was going to change you over. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, I'm going to kill the video and stuff because hopefully that will make things work better. But let's switch across. I've probably done this the wrong way around, haven't I? I probably should have got people in before I did this. However, let's give people a bit of a shout. There we go. Okie. Hopefully that's enough to get you in. Guys, let me know if you can't get in, alright. I just want to see if we can start moving around. And hopefully that's enough to kill the camera and such. But yeah, fully working, which is really, really useful. Great to see. I've had so many problems with it, but now we're good to go. If you guys could just keep me abreast of what's going on in chat, if you're having issues with watching the frame rate or whatever, it's uncomfortable, please just let me know and I will try and sort it out.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
What do we want to take down? You know what, why not?
Vehicle select. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay, so I'll say before what I've said is it's fine to disagree, but no personal attacks, please, or whatever. In chat, that's when people start getting timed out. So disagreement's fine, personal attacks not so much. Stakaro Gord, mate, take care of yourself. Thank you very much for joining us, and yeah, I'll see you soon, my friend. Which hangar are we going to? I really wasn't sure about this the first time I saw it, but the more I interact with it, the more I like it. This is not one of my ships, by the way. This is, for some reason, there is a mental amount of stuff in my hangar that I neither bought nor asked for, nor is a loner on my list. So, you know, whatever. I didn't want to do that either, did I? Not just yet. I've got too much stuff in this station to not bring it with me. That. Not that bit then. Interesting. Didn't take everything, so we might have to be a little bit selective about what we bring across. Let's get rid of that back across there. Don't want those. Don't want that. Don't want that. I will endeavour to be as quick as I can coming down to see you guys. As long as the inventory doesn't screw me over too much. CRG, why did you do this to us? Why did you give us this crazy complicated inventory management screen when we didn't need this? We just wanted what you would normally have. But anyway, moving swiftly on. Backpacks. Oh no, I wanted to do it the other way, didn't I? Derp. Doing well. Doing well, boys. We're going to get there. Promise. So where are we? Need some weapons. I might take knives this time just to prove to you how ruddy hard it is to get them to actually play. Do I want any of the rest of that? Probably not. Ammo. Stuff here, I want that moving. Utility. This is always useful. even my dude's getting impatient with me. Look at him passively aggressively checking his watch. Hey, it's supposed to be on my side. That's just rude. You shift left click. Yeah, possibly. I don't believe in shift left click. Absolutely not. No, it's a lie. It's a ruse. That's how CIG track you. Undersuits. I mean, that works too, I guess. Take some of that. Take some of that. All right, that is easier. Thanks. I've got you in, Shadow Girl, as far as I can see. I've got your marker and everything. Twin Tonys, good to see you, mate. I think it's the first time I've interacted with you in stream. If not, I do apologise. But good to see you regardless. Let's do all that. And then armour. We'll just go grab some more, right? Is that us? Are we done? I think we're done. I think that's enough, don't you? There you go. Yeah, shift left click is a lie. Shh. Shh. So, speed everything up. We don't want spot guns and rifles already. We are in the flying box. Let's do this. might be able to just... No, of course we won't.
Thank you, and please visit again.
I was hoping that just because we knew where you were in Orison, we'd be able to get down there, but... Dal needs the invite, gotcha. I shall come and grab you in a second, Dal. I thought I'd slung you the invite, mate, but obviously not. Yeah. How are we looking at the moment for frame rate? Are you guys... Is this tracking all right? Let me know in chat. Answers on a postcard. So hopefully we are not struggling too much. Okay. I'm going to jump us over now. Looks smooth-ish. As much as it can do on this, right? Yeah. Good. That's what we like. Okay. So I'm going to switch us over now to chat with my Discord. So Discord, heads up. There we go.
I do know why. Probably because I, at some point, killed someone with a railgun.
All right, we're about to go live. Yay!
We are live.
Hello.
How are we all?
Hello. Hello.
Good stuff.
Just
Right,
waiting for
first
it to
things
load in.
first. Does everyone have an invite that needs it?
Waiting for it to load up my side, then I'll need one.
Gotcha.
Does Orison have a good place to buy guns and ammo? I forgot.
Not great.
Not really.
Okay.
Ammo, yes.
Ammo, yes, but ammo you can buy literally everywhere.
Fair enough. I
Back.
got basics.
Let's see. Weapons. What do you want for a weapon? Because I do have... If you want, I have a custodian for you.
Please
or
proceed to assigned landing
you can buy
bay.
the C-54
Yeah, I'll
here
just-
too. But
Yeah, I'll just stand by and pick some up as we loot. That's fine. I've got a pistol, so I can do a fair bit of damage anyway.
Okay, I'm in.
Thank
Do
you.
you have one already or not?
I need one, I think.
Okay, step back. Just need to land and...
Okay, I got it.
yep, come on there. Ooh, nice. It actually remembered what I had in my armor.
Assigned landing bay.
Wait a minute. I can drop it. I no longer need.
Not an org, buddy. This is literally just people, community on the Discord. Friends and people that have met through the channel. So, yeah, I don't really have an org at the minute, and the reason for that mainly is I don't see there being enough gameplay at the minute for an org to kind of... Oops, I didn't mean to do that, did I? For an org to get together and really hold together at this point in time. I think people are still more than legit going to kind of wander off and do other things for periods of time, and that's great. That's exactly what they need to be doing, whilst there isn't enough to keep some people in the game. I also don't know what I want to do with an org. Like, really not paid enough. Wow, that was low-key a stab. Rude. But yeah, there's.
Dare you?
Yeah,
Badger space is very well.
I really haven't decided to what I want to do yet. So one of the things I do need to do is I need to set up push to talk so I can talk to chat and you guys can not have to hear me twice. Basically, that'd be fun. Start establishing a standard operating procedure. Yeah, possibly. One of the things that we might end up doing in the near future is we might have a go at. Bye, Del.
Hello.
We may well have just a bit of a stab at some room clearance drills and stuff like that. If we do, there'll certainly be a video out once we've had some practice.
Cut the pie.
Yeah, that. Watch your corners. Don't get shot. Don't get shot. Gamers Anonymous.
That absolutely is the best advice anyone has ever given Del.
100%.
I just wish he would follow it.
Hellwinter has just nailed the name of my old Gamers Anonymous. Drinkers with gaming problems. I love it. That's it.
Pretty
Pretty good,
aiming.
actually, yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
Yes.
We can have meetings. There can be coins given out. You know, when you reach a certain time. All you've got to do is believe in your Lord and Saviour badges, and give me a cut of your income. That seems right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you a cut of the 2,000 I've got on me.
Sure,
Boo.
I'll give you a cut of the income.
The next shuttle is
Send you
approaching
1
the
cent
station.
every year.
Rude.
Hey, you wanted a cut. You should have specified how much.
Yeah, Hellwinter. Bang on me.
Last call for passengers.
Scott says, yeah, I hear
The shuttle
that.
is preparing to
Why it's
depart.
wild to me this massive orgs exist. Like, what are you doing and what are you planning to do with 20,000 people? Like, I understand the ones like Test and stuff. So you join something like Test, you come across, you know, you're doing stuff with the same org mates in other games. Like that, I 100% understand. And of course, there are some orgs that have set up within this, and they are, you know, they're surviving, they're thriving even in some cases. But for me, gaming's always been about getting a group of friends together and playing things that you enjoy. And if some people don't enjoy Star Citizen, then when those people are on, you play other games with them. You know, that's always been the key behind TGP. You don't have to enjoy the same games. You don't have to play the same things at the same time. It's all about just.
You don't have to enjoy being here, but you have to be here.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We will
Absolutely,
make
we're
you
forced.
be here.
Help us.
Yeah, 100%. So.
Free us!
all
Free
this
us
off.
from the chains!
No, he doesn't deserve it. Don't let him.
Ah, come on, give Dobby a sock.
Are you Dobby in this analogy?
No. That's Del.
Rude.
Just look at him.
I
He
don't have
likes
your
to
mark, Madison.
self-punish him. Could have also called him Gollum. That would have been worse.
Approaching
Oh,
next
wow.
station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
This is normally when I engage in a little bit of
Wait, is
Discord admin abuse
Badger's the
and,
precious?
Kick someone.
and kick Edison from the chat. Yeah,
For like 1 second.
yeah, that.
Yeah.
Did I not bring the arms with this stuff? Are you kidding me?
Providing connections to all major
Well, I can't go if I'm
Ah,
not color
run it,
coordinated.
Run it like a tank top, man.
To all visitors aboard the Orison
like
Skyway shuttle
a
service.
sleeveless
Have a
jacket.
pleasant stay.
I'm looking at it. No, I see arms. They're... Yeah, there's arms. A little bit down there were also arms.
Yeah, but they don't match, so he wants
Yeah,
specific ones.
it's got to be color coordinated, man. Otherwise, like, what are we even doing here?
Missed your shuttle? Not a problem. Another shuttle will be along shortly. At Orison Skyway shuttle service, more flights means less worries.
And then I guess we'll go to one of the cool helmets. I'm not going to take the Aztalan with me though, because that's a rare one.
We're doing Siege, right?
We'll go Bug Eyes.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yep. Meet at the Crusader Tower,
Got it.
View Center.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna work out where the
I
heck
was just sitting there at the spaceport.
The next
The
shuttle
major is
approaching
waiting
the
for you
station.
guys.
My dude's been skipping leg day. Got there finally. Are you gonna...
Last call for passengers.
I don't know
The
why
shuttle
it
is
keeps
preparing
doing
to
that.
depart.
Do you know what? That'll do. That actually doesn't look too bad.
Yeah, the chief's gotta set the
A friendly
standard.
reminder to check for your personal belongings
Bless you.
before and after all shuttle flights, and to
Thank
dispose of any trash at appropriate receptacles. No stress, no mess.
Okay, where is the spaceport?
I am gonna butcher your name, buddy. How do you pronounce that?
The next shuttle
My
is
name.
approaching the station.
Yes.
Calico.
What, calico?
No,
You know, like the type of
Calico.
cat?
The eyes
Calico.
before the L.
Mr. Shuttle?
Is
not
so
a
the
last
eye
call
is
for
silent.
passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Yeah, that means it's a silence.
Okay.
It's the spaceport.
Oh. Like always, the dock and the dock and the marine are already here.
Yep, we're the serious ones here.
Yeah, there's where
Which is
they're
definitely
going
saying
wrong.
something.
Bomb squad armor, yeah, absolutely.
Well, nothing wrong with wearing a bit of heavy armor in Siege, especially not with how accurate the enemies have become.
That's just cloning yourself, right, Mystery? Mystery 00399. I mean, that's for a measly $4,000. You can have your 99 accounts. Yeah, absolutely. The VR headset is 40%, I think. Yeah. I don't know why I've come to the hospital either. The hospital is not what I wanted.
Well,
See
I
the
don't know.
regen point.
Nope, already set. I actually wanted
Met
the
them?
shop for some ammo, but for some reason I ended up running to the hospital. Maybe that's just force of habit because I'm good at getting shot a lot.
Because you're not used to being in the field.
The stream holds up quite well, which is nice.
Yeah, so far
Yeah, so far so
running
good.
Let's knock on some wood.
Stop it. Okay, personal weapons. Attachment silence. Yeah, the weapon choice here is really not good.
I've got nothing to buy a weapon with, so I'm gonna have to pick something up.
You need some money then? We need a weapon.
Either or works for me.
I'll get you some money.
Yeah, you might as well stop by the mall anyway for the ammo.
Well, yeah. So you don't have any money.
I spoke too soon on the frame rate.
Is your name in game the same? Or
It's sort of the same. You should see it. Yeah, it's my bad.
let's see, where is the? It's not knickknacks.
Here you go. I got it.
Thank you.
Yep, absolutely.
So,
Are you watching that task manager, Badgers?
put it on the background here.
Are you already sending money? Hold on, I don't need to send them money anymore.
We have gone
Yeah,
to
because if there's anything to see, then you'd probably see it spiking.
Hey, Dell's just arrived.
Yeah, it's just. A
Is the
bit
mission
choppy.
even? Are we live?
Yeah, you're live.
I've got
If
it.
you're
I've got an
still alive.
advert currently.
Just a little choppy.
It's not that choppy for
I mean, to
me.
be fair, as
Okay,
you
so-
said, this was happening even to Tomato.
Oh,
Yeah, now it looks better.
for those that have been paying attention, I will pick up Call to Arms in a second. Wait a second.
This way.
You might want to grab a drink as well.
Good point, well made. It is
There's
getting
lots
pretty
of free
bad, isn't
food
it?
at the mission, though.
Ooh. I think PowerPoint's got better frame rate than that does.
Go.
That's better.
Blind Citizen, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't know what it is. So, round IEE, no problems whatsoever. There seems to be something here. It might be. I wonder if it is. So, if we go to
Clouds.
graphics, I wonder if it's clouds. Yeah. Let's do that
Yeah.
and see what it does. Game. That may well
would-
fix it. It might be the clouds. Let's blame the clouds.
Just turn them off. Volumetric crowds are quite heavy.
Yeah.
We'll give it a go. See if it works. This is how we go, right? Okie dokie. So, how are we doing?
Yep.
I'm trying to find the correct line to take.
That was almost like we planned it. Yeah, I suppose I should have got a drink, really, shouldn't I? There's food in the base of the.
You sure you don't want to use the other helmet?
Here, wait, Badgers, I get
I
you
mean,
a
it
drink.
is way more stylish.
Yeah, but if I lose it, I'll be annoyed.
Hey, you'll just find another one.
Oh, great, I don't have a marker on Badgers.
Here you go, Badgers. I'm gonna put it at your feet.
To get yoinked.
Yeah, yeah. As I get bounced into orbit. Because it wouldn't be the first time, let's face it. Oh. I think my character just threw it. Did he throw it or store it?
Probably stored it. I have
Good
the same
job.
problem with bottles of water. I literally just can't drink.
Nom, nom,
Or
nom,
eat.
nom, nom.
Then my
Because
character.
you just naturally toss your food around? Yeah, that's going into the therapy notes.
You and your therapy. I thought you were just gonna give me drugs.
Well, yeah,
I
it just
just-
started with drugs, but now that I know you have more issues,
It's not my issues, it's CIG issues.
well, so I
Well,
don't
I
have
just-
a marker for Yenison, sadly.
Yeah, I feel like that ship has sailed, mate. You're not getting away with that anymore.
I'm not
Oh,
getting
yeah,
away
wait, let
with
me give
what
you your
anymore?
medication.
Pretending like you don't have issues.
I actually prepared medication for you here, Edison.
Nah, I
This
don't
is
need
your
it.
anti-psychosis medication. Yeah, it's doctor's orders here. I'll put it on the table for you.
Really, I don't have markers
I
for
don't
you
know,
guys
man.
anymore.
I don't know if it's the right color blue. Let me inspect it.
You're in, but I don't have markers for you. Oh well, that'll make the friendly fire. more
Since
interesting.
when
Yeah,
is
don't worry, you'll
plasma?
feel more calm and relaxed.
It's a plasma booster. I don't need a plasma booster. My plasma levels are fine.
No, it's that's just a disguise.
Oh, so it's the good stuff.
So how far are you?
Oh yeah, it's
out?
the good stuff. I had to
Okay.
smuggle it through security.
Getting the shuttle to the showroom, and then I've got to try and find a store that sells stuff.
Okay.
I've got armor, and that's it.
Which way did you go? Did you go direct to Cloudview, or did you go via Providence platform?
I went the wrong way around.
Providence platform first. Okay. Let me know when you get here. I'll take you to the shops. Well,
The next shuttle?
I'll be able to take the burn off you,
Official
but
agent
just give me the power and I'll
Thanks for
take
lending
care
us
of
a hand
kicking
again.
Edison.
So far, all we know is
That's
that
all
the
good for a
Ninetales
moment.
have taken over several Crusader platforms by using an inverter to
Everyone knows
control
about
the
that.
Crusader
Passengers,
space.
the shuttle is
We
preparing to
haven't heard
depart.
any demands, so we don't know if they're after something in particular or just causing chaos.
I'm only
What we
okay
do
with
know
that if I
is that
get the
until the
power to
inverter
kill
is shut down,
Kickstarter.
only Ninetale ships
Yeah,
and any
follow me.
vehicles
Providing
already on the
connections
platforms
to all
have
We
major
have
access.
mutual
That
kicking
means
right.
our ships don't work, and we'll need you to shuttle in. I'll provide more details as they come, but for now, head over to the shuttle as soon as you're ready.
Good briefing by Dooley there. We know what's going on there. Despite the fact that I ignored all of it, I'm just going to say that was a good briefing. Ready?
But yeah, it seems like clouds did solve your problem.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good news. Yeah, it certainly seems to be some progress in it. Other than that, so, very quickly then, we're going to head over to the shuttle. We're going to get stuck in. You'll only need one gun. There'll be plenty of them lying around when we get there. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna stab you with my leg knife.
Rude. Oh wow. Yeah. That's a little aggressive.
Don't worry, it's doctor's order stab.
Yeah, the plasma there, it cauterizes the wound right away, you know?
Good. I thought I stuck a helmet. Thought I had a helmet on. Oh well.
No need for helmets.
Yeah, apparently the helmet I did pick didn't save properly.
Well, make sure you take enough ammo for whatever gun you pick.
Yeah, I recommend like 16 clips.
Start making our way over.
I have like 50 clips.
Once you've bought it, you don't need to equip it
I mean,
straight away.
you can find
Calco.
some there too.
You can take it straight up to. You can equip it whilst you're on the shuttle out to the platforms, as long as you're quick. We got a sniper. Is that you, Edison?
I got my trusty sniper, yes.
Good.
That's also why I have like 50 clips extra ammo with me, because that ammo seems to be kind of rare on the platforms compared to the other ammos.
Fair enough.
I'm bringing the Demico today.
Nice.
What about you, Dal? What are you bringing?
I've got my trusty pistol, and I'll pick up a rifle when I get there. I'm sure.
Sure you don't want anything?
Yep, I'm good to go. Thank you.
I have an A3 for you if you want. An A03 or a C45 or
All set,
custodian.
thank you. Yep, I'm gonna.
Frag
I like
pistol.
the kind of a
few grenades.
challenge. Nope, I'm good to go. Thank you.
Oh, is that you in the blue there,
Okay.
Dal? I don't have
Oh,
your
yeah.
marker
Cow.
either.
Jump for me.
I saw you jumped. I saw you guys take a different elevator, so I went over and grabbed this other one that was supposed to be empty, and
Brought us back.
turns out you guys were still in there. That's fine.
Ah, perfect.
Yeah, the-
Shuttle's just turned up.
It's here. Shuttle's here.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
Wait for me.
Whoa!
Watch just. No.
Yeah, that's what happens when everyone
Bye.
chooses the same spot.
Okay. Have a nice trip.
Next stop,
You
Salami
honestly missed the.
platform. Home to the
Yeah, because
temporary
I was still in the
residences.
elevator.
We honestly
the
missed
elevator
it, yeah.
didn't open up for me,
Passengers who have
guys.
reservations at the
I'm-
Hospital Center
I'm not
and
angry, I'm
Alley
just
Towers
disappointed.
should disembark at this stop.
Yeah, I'm also disappointed in CIG.
We'll stand by at the drop-off point.
No. Start moving forward. I'll catch up with you guys. The next shuttle instantly arrives, so. Shouldn't be that
Right,
much longer.
welcome to the operation. Here's the situation. A short
Oh,
while
you're already
ago,
on the shuttle
Ninetales
now?
outlaws
Yeah,
infiltrated
just
and
5
attacked
seconds
these
and we'll
commercial
depart.
platforms. Your primary goal is to return control of the restricted airspace to Crusader. That way we can grant our ships access.
I
and
just
block
used my
Ninetales from
CIG
bringing
privilege to
reinforcements
spawn
to the
another shuttle.
platforms. We know that Ninetales are using an identity friend or foe inverter to control vehicle permissions.
The true value of
so that's your
concierge.
target. We think it's being stored somewhere on the central cargo barge
concierge
in
also
a
get that
locked
ability?
storage container.
Damn, now I feel
Unfortunately, the
ripped off.
Ninetail in charge of this mess has been identified as Mendo Ren, a longtime member tied to dozens of robberies and murders. Based on his MO, we know he'll keep a low profile until we eliminate the other senior level Ninetails. So travel to each of the platforms, neutralize the Ninetail lieutenant there, then engage Mendo once he comes out of his hiding to get his
Hellwinter,
access codes
100%.
and
Send
shut down the inverter.
a friend invite to
Right now,
Monkey
the
Badges.
platform
I'll
you're
put the name in the chat.
Do we know this guy here with the yellow
Might
mask?
find a few small ships stored there. Crusader's given us permission to commandeer them. You're gonna need them to reach the cargo barge when it's time, as the platform shuttle system doesn't directly connect to it. I'll provide updates as you progress. Good luck.
Okay, Demico and the arrowhead sniper rifle. All three weapons with silencers. Oh wait, are those compensators? Yeah, compensators. Okay.
Doesn't really matter. The problem is, even if he goes player killer, you can't kill him without getting 3 crime stat.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't mean I can't kill him.
No, but it will also mean you will lose the mission
Platform's
and get
lieutenant has been
negative rep.
taken care of, but you won't be able to safely commandeer
Come on
any
with some
ships
serious
unless you
argument.
That's
disable
just
the
the way it is.
anti-air. The shuttles are still active to take you to the other platforms, though.
I don't think this person's a risk.
Crusader's even more pathetic than we thought to rely on civvies to save their
I
arse.
have my P6LR.
We control the skies around all these
Right,
platforms,
prepare
so
for
there ain't
disembark.
nobody getting close to ain't a friend of Ninetales. And each island is controlled by someone you really don't want to be messing with. So the best thing you can do is get back on
Now
that shuttle.
arriving
It
at
ain't your problem.
Salonki platform.
More Ninetales inbound. You need to focus on
Where's
shutting
the
down the
turbo
main
boost on
IFE
this
so we can
shuttle?
stop them from
Approaching
reinforcing.
next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to depart.
Yeah, we got right.
Right behind you.
Come on, move out of the way, shuttle. Boink.
Yep, there
Hey
he
guys.
Are you here? Are you?
Yeah, like
Cool.
I said, I use my
About time.
privilege. Oh, you just arrived.
Another of Crusader's ships destroyed. Not good.
is. Oh,
People being idiots with the ship.
that party started. What the fuck?
With those shots.
Who's being idiots? Chief, what's going on?
Careful, there are enemies on the left.
Yep.
That more spawned?
Nice.
Taking them down.
Okay. We'll push the right side here, move up to the building, and then go for the shuttle to Brushwood.
Aye, aye, sir.
Roger that, Chief.
I love it. I made this big speech about how the AI's a little bit more aggressive than it was, and now it's just being dumb at me. Are you grabbing yourself a gun, Del?
Yep.
Cool. We'll hold up here. Oh, contact
That
right.
was-
Oh shit.
Wow. That's what I mean about these guys being cracked. Where is he? I can't even see him.
I got him. He's all the way this way. He's fine and ahead of us.
Alright, comrades.
There's 2 up the stairs. There's 1 to the left. And stairs on the right. Oh great, I already have a tier 3 injury on my chest.
Okay, and we'll
Okay.
just be careful then.
Yeah.
Let somebody
Don't
else
get-
go first.
Don't get too strung out, guys. We've still got
Don't get strung out, I.
How the hell can he shoot me through
Target
the
down.
wall?
I got no eyes on that guy shooting. Yes, I have. He's here. Where my shots are.
Okay, one down.
See your shots.
Does with us now. Ha, Del, you're doing a fantastic job of just levitating around. What are you levitating above the rest of us?
I see Hellwinter about 96 clicks out. Is that right?
Yeah. Push up towards the lobby.
Alright, don't rush. Just go slow.
None of
hear
our
the
ships
music
went down.
of,
We need to be more
fuel
careful
bombs.
out there.
Thank you.
Looks like this
It's in the
was a
lobby.
crate that didn't spawn here.
Yeah, it's a medical one.
If you guys see a
Don't
med
sound
bed,
too
I can
disappointed.
take care of this tier T3 chest injury before it becomes a tier 2 or 1.
Yeah, it's just the building that has the bed
D,
in it.
no, D is the fitness center. It's high platform to our right, far side. So we'll
Okay,
grab
got
that.
it. Yeah,
Securing lobby.
Securing lobby.
they're ruining the lobby.
Over.
Yeah.
On my
We're
way.
good. If anyone needs food or drink and stuff, there's plenty of it here. No eyes on weapon. Oh, weapons crates to the right here. If anyone needs anything.
Elevator called. I'm covering the right elevator from the player's point of view.
Okay, first 3 up, and then hold the lobby at the top.
Got it.
Let us know when the thing's clear.
Alright, let's go. You want the roof or the upper floor?
It's upper floor.
Alright, going. I'm gonna go out and to the right.
Okay. Pull the elevator up.
Okay, seems to be relatively
There's a
safe.
player out there already, so he looks
Yeah,
cleared a little
yeah.
bit.
Okay,
Okay. Collapse back in.
Elevators here.
Nice.
move in. Right side position.
Going straight in.
Everyone in?
Yep.
Okay, we're
Coming
going
to you.
the upper floor.
Oh, got another
Shots
box.
left here. Push out.
Ooh, grenade launcher, who wants it?
I'll
Push it up
take
to
it.
you, Del.
Okay. I'll stand by.
Running over. Okay,
On
here
your
we
right
are.
there, Badger.
Okay. The building to my direct front, the right side as we came out of the elevator, that's got the fitness building in it. So that's what we're heading for. Okay.
Okay. Going up the center.
Yeah, that far building all the way ahead.
Yep.
Going right.
I see
That's
one of those.
behind us. Keep moving.
I see one of the big boxes up that you put the code in.
Yeah, they've got the ones on this one.
Oh, all right. All right, Tango.
Elevator's open.
Got him.
Nice. Keep moving.
Bell with his impressive T-posing.
Okay.
They weren't T-posing.
No, you're
No, you're
T-posing.
Yeah.
Oh, I am?
Yes.
You're magnetically gliding across the ground
Posing
somehow.
for dominance.
Oh, we got some medical boxes here. I'm gonna stop and snag one. I don't have much meds. I know I've got the doc, but sometimes I
Yeah, that's good.
I injure myself too much. Alright.
Cafe on the right side seems to be empty, but
Looking at the lobby right now, direct on. I don't see anybody yet. Don't see any contacts yet. Yep.
yeah, I can't really cover you due to the smoke.
I don't see any contacts yet. Elevators are closed.
Pushing in.
Yeah, that means they
There-
can open any moment.
Weapons box on the left as I enter. Oh, combo. Tank. Yeah, two down.
Nice. Good shots. Whoa! In the elevator, shooting
Yeah.
out of it with the door
Oh.
shut. Whoa! Shooting through the wall. Crawl in the elevator. Get into
Yep.
cover. Guys, fall back. I'm going to nade him.
Yep. Right next to you, right behind
Made it.
Okay, first three up.
Fantastic.
Did it work?
Nope. Okay, as quick as you can, get into the elevator. Move on the left side,
Yep.
not the right.
First three, let's go.
Go, go, go. Get out of here.
Go guys, go up.
This looks the elevator on the right.
I'm gonna peel out to the left.
There we go.
And this is what we were talking about. The bugs is that every so often these guys get a bit overzealous. Okay, everyone up to the roof.
Your red dots stay there. Shadow's kind of doing okay.
I would have got my lasers, is
Please.
a problem.
No, it's just it just makes a weird bend, the laser itself.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Let me. Alright, get in line for the bed.
You need our drugs. Doctor's prescription drugs.
Gotta get up and get back in it.
Best drawings Badgers could afford.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
about
did you need the bed?
Yeah, I'm just had to get in and out of it. Come on, there we go.
Is your name Falco?
No. Did you say Falco?
But that's a telco, yeah.
Oh, Calco. Alright.
No, no, Calco needs. Calco, you also need a bed?
Nah, I'm good.
that. Okay,
I've got
let's
a
move
quick
out.
injury
Next
here.
objective's the shuttle to Brushmore.
Yeah. I will go after Shadow is done. Get rid of my torso injury.
It's all yours.
Thank you.
Alright, down we go. Going up to the right. Doors are still closed.
Yep, still shooting.
Okay, push round. Hold outside the lobby. Let's not stand here for him to just take shots.
Got a loot box here.
Okay, me and the dog heading down.
Arrowhead sniper, if you want it. And the
Kansas still following us.
weapon box downstairs.
On your 6.
Once you're out, push left
Past the
past the
bug.
crash cutty down the stairs to the shuttle. Once everyone's out, let's just go.
Yep, left
Settle
side,
to
left side.
Brushwood.
Hellwinter, do you need us to come back and support, or are you good?
Oh, he's not
Okay.
on Discord.
Let's push. Yeah, I'm just watching chat. Let's push back to the building we came out of the lift in. Hold on the shuttle. Let's push back to that building. Link up with Hellwinter. Move here as a team.
Roger.
No problem. So we're going over left, Commander?
So, towards me, the building, the marker that says search. Head to that building. It's obviously where the lieutenant died. The loot whore in me wants to go up there and see if he left anything good.
Yeah, why not? Let's just take a quick second.
Bad guys in the
Once
floor
we match
again.
up with
guy.
Hellwinter.
They're on the floor.
So watch your feet and knives. I got a container here that doesn't look to be open.
There's a red
Yeah,
container
that's right.
here.
We've got everything we need here. In
Anyone
terms
need
of
some crews?
iffy and stuff. So we're moving back to you, buddy. So if you get pinned down, just hold put. We'll get you.
Yeah, we gotta go downstairs, right?
Well, I can see if I can
Yeah,
spot
we'll
him
take
from up
the,
here a
elevator.
bit. Sniper.
The elevators.
From what I see,
Okay.
most of your road is clear, Hellwinter.
Okay. Elevator's called.
Oh.
Going in.
First 3 down.
Wait,
Who wants in first?
there was
Alright. Go to,
Hellwinter behind you. Be careful.
Okay.
Keep moving forward. I will provide support fire.
Are we even moving?
Rogers, if you don't mind, I will support Hellwinter a bit from range from up here.
Yeah, just don't get caught out.
Moving,
Okay. Breaking up. Healing
Okay, we're
right.
at the elevator.
Yeah, calling it.
All clear. All clear. All clear.
Problem
Going
is,
straight
I don't
to
know if
Hellwinter.
that's a hostile or not, because I don't see markers that at this range. So unless I see purple, I'm not shooting. But there is someone straight ahead of you.
He's got a blue marker above
Near that
my head,
container.
above his head for me.
Okay, now then he's friendly. I'm just trying to spot for you. Because some of them are really obviously hostile because they're wearing Xenotread, so I will just shoot them, but...
Whoa! Left side, left side.
Ah shit! Somebody's shooting me.
Pushing left hard. Contacts down here.
Down, he's down.
Man, I
He's got the
got
elevators left side.
Oh, come on, let me... Yeah, and there's... Screw you. Oh, that dude. I shot a Xenotread right in front of another player. And he was like looking around who shot him. Right in front of you. Oh no, that's also a dude. Blue marker.
Autumn. Hellwinter.
Hellwinter,
Cool.
I'm giving
Alright,
you support
turn
from
around,
up
let's
here.
go.
Okay, collect back up towards the
Gotcha.
Sarah, be careful.
Very good.
I don't know if you actually hear the shots when they pass over you guys there.
would do if the sound was working properly.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Scott. That's great.
I don't see any hostiles more, and you're gonna leave my area of view, so I'm moving back to the building.
Hey, Jason. Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. Scott's saying that the stream is looking nice and smooth now. We've sorted the cloud issue out, so there's that. Good news. Okie dokie. First three into the elevator. I'm holding right as we look out.
Roger. Alright, come on in.
We are
I've got another-
currently engaging our most dangerous enemy, the elevator.
I'm going to upper floor. I'm gonna have to bail back over to that
Mid bench.
Yep. Thank you.
Good. That's good news.
Cause I'm retarded.
Okay.
Elevator
I'm going to be
Hey,
a
Del.
little bit cheeky, and I'm going to go up to the top floor and see if there's anything on that search marker.
Roger.
Just because
I'm
I'm,
gonna go back over to
I'm
where we were.
a complete and utter loot goblin.
While you're doing that, I'm just gonna take my time over to the med bed.
Good to see you, Howard. Good to have you.
Yeah.
Ugh,
I
and then the game does
repositioned-
that, and I freak out. I know you're going to reappear, but ugh.
I repositioned myself to
What's that?
help people defend themselves at the top. Because after you
More
went
Nine Tails
to a
inbound.
certain
You
part,
need to
I
focus
could
on
no
shutting
longer
down the
support
main
you with
iffy so we
sniper
can
fire
stop this
anyway, so... Bell, do you need someone to support you going there, or...?
Negative.
Okay.
Negative. I see.
Now I can't see that search marker.
Wait, is he being reckless again?
No.
It's Dell. Is that even a question?
Oh look, he's fallen through that again. Interesting. But that's his armor. That's the boss's armor there, because it's the Novikov modified.
So yeah, somebody looted.
There's somebody looted.
So
Damn. And of course I can't put that armor in my 591%
Oh.
of my
You'd have to strip down for it.
I mean, I don't think Hell Winter's ready for that.
If you did strip down for it, you might be able to fit your other armor into that backpack.
If you want,
Yeah,
I can
possibly.
try to see if it fits in my backpack,
Well,
but I doubt it.
I know it's here, so I'll come back for it.
what happened to armor being flat packed?
Moving. Okay. Right. Now we push right side
Alright,
to the
Chief
shuttle.
Azrael, let's move out.
Okay, be
to the
careful,
shuttle.
because there were other enemies here.
Stay heavy right to the shuttle.
The mantling makes it all feel a lot smoother now. Every so often it doesn't want to play and do what you want it to do, but
Well, I've fallen flat on my face a few times.
I feel like that's just a skill issue,
Sounds
mate,
like
to
a
be
skill
honest.
issue.
Yeah. Yeah, that. The DGP.
Yeah, it's even safer if we go even more heavy right here.
Another enemy down on the left.
Circling around.
You
to
can
the-
actually go down on here.
Another of our ships
Oh,
went down.
yeah,
You need to be
she's-
more careful out there.
I'm trying to make sure Dell also makes it here alive
Yep, I'm
by
in
shooting
route.
the enemy right behind him. Yes, as he was going past it.
Let's get the shuttle called.
All right, gonna call the shuttle. Yep.
Ouch.
Got left.
If you move down here, the NPCs, you're out of the NPC's fire range.
Yep.
They set this up that NPCs would never randomly just wander here. There's also a couple of weapons here, an FS9 if someone wants it, a custodian.
That'd be naked person if that's your thing.
Hey.
Oh no. Nope. Nope. Behave. We're on YouTube. Behave.
Look at me, Ma. I'm famous.
That's right.
I'm sure Badger's get himself demonetized if he tried hard enough.
Bless. Some Star Citizen high intensity combat ops ASMR just for you, Jason.
With, in my opinion,
This is where I start going all over the mic and stuff. Is that how this
I'm
works?
reloading my gun now.
You did that so much better than I did.
I'll see if I can see.
I'm just priming my weapon. There we go.
I'm
Oh,
just
God.
looking through my
Ooh,
scope
such a
to the other
big gun
platform.
for such a big boy.
Hello, little nine tails.
I need it.
I
I need
have
in a minute,
present for
just to myself
you.
for that. Just... I'll need a minute. I'm
Thank you for the
gonna be
500 credits.
I'm gonna be around the corner. 2 seconds. I'm just gonna be behind this rock.
We did call the shuttle, right?
Yeah,
I think
just
so.
take some
Yep,
time.
it is called.
If you guys want, you can still shoot to the platform on the right.
Here we go.
You can still shoot the enemies that are there.
Trying to expand the gene pool.
Oh, I see. It gives a timer on it as well, so 2 minutes 30 seconds.
Come on, enemies spawn. I need more stuff to shoot.
Our greatest enemy, impatience.
Yes.
Hurry up and wait.
Well, the thing is, I saw something moving, but it wasn't wearing Nine Tails armor, so I was like, not taking the risk. It's also only a 16x scope, so it's not that.
Riveting watching on the stream for this.
I didn't know that there was... There's beach chairs there, man. Why aren't there any Nine Tails just chilling around in the beach chairs?
So yeah. So is this the new expansion? So this is the
Yes.
This is Siege of Orison, which is a dynamic event. You get to see these platforms individually. Now there are individual platform missions which you can get here. If you come to Contracts Manager while you're in Crusader, you can see repel raids or repel multiple raids on Orison. So you can come to these platforms, they're there all the time. It doesn't need to be a dynamic event. And obviously the further you get on the chain of those, you can do more involved platforms. Mainly it's just a building or it's multiple buildings or one building on multiple platforms, which is this
Shuttle
one.
sighted.
And then as you kind of get further
Elevator
down that
opening.
route, then
It's not
The
ours.
next shuttle
Oh
is
wait, there's
approaching the
ours.
station.
Thanks for the money, people.
you know, that's
Alright,
the
preparing
that's
to
the
board.
schoolboy I haven't done yet, which is that thing.
Alright, all aboard.
I've told you guys that I love this gun.
Yes. You named it.
Of course, Sasha is good gun. She
Nice.
shoots high caliber blade bullets at long range.
Siege of Orison. Yeah, that. Yeah. So this is quite good fun. The long story short is that there is an IFF inverter which turns the normally friendly defenses on each platform hostile. That inverter needs to be accessed with a code. The code is held by a Ninetales lieutenant. There's one on each platform with the code for each platform. So you find them, you kill them. They've hidden the IFI in party crates. So you'll find those strung about, you go and find them, deactivate it. That enables the shuttle to the next platform. The final platform here is admin platform. Okay, so it's that circular one right in the distance. That, I don't know why it's being all jumpy like this, but that barge you can see on the left-hand side of it is where the final boss is. That platform has no shuttle. We must commandeer ships that are on the platforms. Those are the ones that you hear people blowing up every now and again when Dooley gets angry about us blowing up Crusader ships. We must commandeer them, fly them up there. Our chosen pilot for this is Shadowgirl, because she's probably one of the best, if not the best pilot in the group.
I feel offended.
I mean, fly better in that case. You know, so yeah, that's all. That's what we're here to do.
You just had a shit ship for me. It was completely
Hey,
red when we took
just
off.
wanted to give you a little intel about where you're headed. This is Brushwood
A poor
Platform.
Wait, what did I say about blaming the tourists instead of blaming yourself?
Civilian ships to private sector buyers.
That it's a
Good
proper
news is,
excuse when the
cleared
tools are
CDF
shit.
commandeer
Approaching next
ships to
station.
help take back the other
If this is your
platforms.
stop,
Improvise,
please prepare
adapt,
to
and overcome.
Gotta tell ya,
Yeah,
pretty
well, I
sick
didn't
and
have
tired of you
duct tape
interfering
with
with
me,
Ninetales
so...
business. Gloves are coming off.
Duct tape
No.
every default your
News.
super
Access
glue.
codes for the locked cargo containers
duct
on this
tape and super
platform were
glue would have held
successfully
that
recovered from the lieutenant's
piece of
body.
junk better
I've gone ahead and
together,
passed
but
it
yeah.
along to all CDF volunteers.
Not my fault you
That
guys
must be
didn't
their
get out on
lieutenant for this
time.
platform.
At least I delivered the gear there. Just gotta look at it from the positive side. I made sure our gear arrived where it needed to be.
I'm just waiting to hear a gunshot and turn around and just see Edison on the floor.
Alright. Prepare for
If you
disembarking.
shoot me, I shoot back.
Acker has been eliminated.
Damn. This Hartmore platform done. We are behind somewhat. So what we're going to do is push to the Hartmore shuttle. In fact, we don't need to, do we? We can just we can get an aircraft and push straight to...
Yeah?
Push straight to
Did
admin.
they turn off the AA?
Not yet, but it'll take us a little while to...
Yep,
Okay.
wave's good.
First three in.
One more. Jump code. Put down. Very good. Thank you.
Left's open.
Roger. Going right.
Elevator's clear.
Left.
Lobby's clear.
Alright, let's go.
Another grenade launcher if somebody wants it. In the lobby.
Although that Ninetales. Just outside of the lobby.
Something's trying to shoot me somewhere.
Nah, there's also two
Yeah, hear
players
shots left
outside.
side.
So
Shots
maybe
wrapping
there's...
left side.
Is everyone done? Everyone's done. Okay.
We still want to try Pisces?
Fine with me.
It's the best, probably.
Okay. Let's push straight off this platform. We'll go straight ahead, keeping to the right-hand side.
Right hand side, Del.
Yeah, it's
Everyone on the chief.
Got it.
I have the absolute best camo for these trees.
Windsor's saying it's a long shot. Right, it is absolutely, my friend.
Going up into the center bar.
There is a player up there, by the way, or somewhere near there.
Yeah,
There is a player
Yeah,
there.
no, don't come over to the chief. Let's stay as a tight team right now.
Roger. Just
Okay.
clearing the flank.
This building, I reckon we try the roof, see what we've got up there.
Yes, Chief.
Roger, roger.
If you're gonna do a Roger, you need to do it the proper way. Roger.
Not even that was
Worrying,
good.
worrying how accurate that was.
Roger.
Yeah, that. Don't have to be mad to play here, but it helps.
Elevators
Enemy down.
open.
Good.
That's pretty.
Ooh, elevator's last location was the roof.
One more. Okay, moving to the roof.
Okay.
Everyone else hold down here for a second, because it may be that we need to go all the way to the bottom if there's nothing suitable on the roof here.
I think you got a hitchhiker in your lift, by the way.
Yeah, fine. Okay, pushing right.
Right seems clear.
Going left.
Yeah,
Left
something
is all
died
clear.
here. Side door is open.
There's Demeco ammo here in
There's
this
an
crate.
MSR
Roger
here.
that, thank you.
Do we want an MSR?
MSR.
Yeah. Merc Star
We
Runner.
can take it.
Okay,
If the
second team up to
AA
us.
is down on the other platform,
Going to roof.
we can do it.
I don't think it's down on this one yet, but
Coming in elevator.
Yeah, I think the dude is
Elevator
gonna
open.
try to
Hellhunter.
take off with the MSR.
Calco.
You might need to
Elevator
use
open.
local chat for him.
Yeah.
Oh, he can't even do this right. Yep.
Yeah, he's getting in. No, don't get in.
I'm getting in.
Problem is, as soon as
I'm
you
going
start.
straight to the pilot seat.
Yeah, well,
I'm not
don't
actually
power
gonna
it
get
up
into
yet.
it though.
He has a grenade launcher. That's the fact that I don't really like about him.
Alright, let's go outside. Cool. Let's go. Pushing.
in fact, if all we're doing is taking off from here, we should be alright, right? We can outrun the turrets.
Yeah, but we're trying to go to the next location, right?
Yeah, but that,
The next location is admin.
yeah.
It's the last platform.
Oh, okay.
They've
Wow.
done
Star
half.
Runner could be a good choice to help move people to the other platforms.
Okay,
Let's see,
Adopt
can we
the
see
position.
Pisces from up here? Because that would be safer.
Oh.
let me have a look. Stand by.
Is someone gonna keep an eye on that dude with that grenade launcher? Because
Don't worry, they made it this far with us. They're probably not gonna try to throw it all away.
I'm gonna just sit in the corner behind the elevator.
Right, Edison, you want to be in the engineering space, just in case.
Yeah, the problem is if he has a grenade launcher, I will still die because as soon as he starts firing, then
It'll be fine, guys. Don't worry.
I doubt he will. But
You want to keep
there
the
is the
ramp
risk.
open?
I think he's dropped it.
No eyes on
Yeah.
any of the Pisces.
he keeps
Yeah.
dropping it a lot.
Are you still checking badgers?
Yeah, I'm just gonna look around the north side. I think this is the north side. I really don't know until the compass is in. But there we are.
I think the Amateur is pretty much the heaviest thing we have, unless
to
you
the
want to go
bushes.
fly a C2.
I mean, technically, this is a gas giant and probably doesn't have a magnetic core. So we probably don't have like compass abilities here, right?
Do
The
you
MSR is
want
actually one of-
theoretical or scientific?
I don't know.
Gas giants have a magnetic core.
I think everything has a magnetic core as long as it has enough mass.
Okay.
Metallic hydrogen.
Well,
Moving
it
swiftly
depends
on.
on what materials are in the planet, I would say.
Well, since we can breed it, we know there's hydrogen is one of them. Because otherwise we wouldn't be able to breed.
You mean
on
oxygen?
Okay, no
Fast travel
Pisces
are
as
up
far
and
as I
out.
can see. This is
We
probably
need
our
air
best bet.
support to move the other operatives and
Well,
take
no.
on the
Roger that.
9000 there.
Getting
It's
in
not
that,
just
well, no, I won't
oxygen
get my
that we
seat
need
yet.
to breed.
Okay.
Hydrogen
But
is also one of the
if
things
we're
we
quick
breed
enough,
out
I
to
reckon we
breed
can
in.
get up here and go.
Yeah, here's what I'm gonna recommend, okay? You guys
Picked
get
up
in the
additional
back,
Ninetales
lay
heading
on
to
the
our location,
ground
y'all.
with
We
the
gotta get control of the restricted
with the
airspace
ramp
so we're gonna keep
open,
sending in more
and
reinforcements.
we'll just leave it open for the flight. And as soon as we're in position, you guys can quickly stand up and run out.
Yes.
Yeah. We'll do.
Let me know when everyone's in position.
I mean,
Everyone that's
lying
going to be in
button?
position is in position X. You've also got to have enough room in front of you to be able to do it.
I'm gonna lay a little bit behind Dell. Or next to Dell. Bye, dudes.
Good.
Oh, he's leaving.
Yeah, he is.
He's
Lol.
like, he's out.
Well,
Oh,
that
he just
was
jumped
too
off
late.
the side.
Yeah. Oh. I think.
Wait, did you make it on or not?
No, it's
No,
fine.
no,
He's
no.
not one of us.
Okay, he's not one of us, then it doesn't matter.
Okay, guys, this is the thing. If we get missiles, I want your aim to be true and shoot them out of the sky.
Let's do this.
that's asking a hell of a
Oh
lot there.
yes, increase decoy amount.
You never shot down a missile before in Star Citizen?
With my aim, no.
Well, aim better.
So hopefully everyone in chat understands why we're laid down. It's because the force reactions, if you stood up, if you crouched, you'll get knocked over if the ship maneuvers heavily or gets hit. So by laying down, we stop that from happening. So yeah, that's why we're all prone at the back of the ship. We go fresh mag and everything
No,
else.
Jason, we're not gonna die. We're gonna live forever.
Are you going to be alright getting out? Scarlet.
Oh yeah, don't worry about me.
Yeah, falling out of a ship does suck a lot. You're right. And the yeah, no, it's all good, Jason. We know, mate. The admin platform has a serious amount of AA on it, including missile turrets and normal stuff. So yeah, it's
We're just providing some fire support from the back against the missiles.
Okay, we're on approach now.
waiting on your go.
I see Ninetales on the platform. Can I hit him from here?
Seeing Ninetail controlled anti-air defenses on that platform. Use caution approaching. Shit, that platform's anti-air is still active. Be careful as
Thanks,
you get
Dooley.
closer.
She's just piling on the pressure. Do you know
That
what I mean?
platform's the admin center. I guess it handles infrastructure or something. Anyway, there won't be any vehicles to commandeer here, but you should have the ability to get to the cargo barge by foot.
Damn it! You volunteers just couldn't keep out of our business, could you?
Nope.
I got better things to do than deal with your stupid ass.
That was terrifying. I just pooped.
Lieutenant stationed on this platform is Art Stacks Kelvin. A career criminal from the looks of it. He's been with the Ninetales for almost as long
Oh
as
shit,
Hopper.
Hammerhead.
Can't last that long unless you're a
Stay away
survivor.
from that one.
Use caution.
Hammerhead stuck.
Yeah, because we're out of range.
Stand by.
Confirmation that that's the Ninetail lieutenant we're looking for. Clear to engage.
Getting light up by AA.
And trying to land as fast as possible.
No worries.
We can get
Alright,
out.
try to fall out.
Go, 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 go.
Go.
On the ground.
Clear,
on the
we're
ground.
clear, we're clear.
You can get out
Get
slowly.
out from under it. Hammerhead's coming.
Yeah, get out because the hammerhead is coming.
Get out from
I'm
under it.
I'm running.
You're good. He's not. He doesn't seem to have spotted you yet. Probably because there's no one in the pilot seat anymore.
Yeah.
You're covered by the building. He can't get you from where he is.
Hello.
Holy moly. I've got a neutralized marker 350 meters away. Push, push, push.
No.
Okay, hold up here. Let's wait for the medic. Wait for the major.
Tango down.
Okay, consolidate here. And then wait for...
Now the worst part was my cat was actually jumping in front of me. I had to like smack him a couple times to get him out of the way.
Elevator clear.
Okay. Push towards the building.
we
Go hard
Alright,
right
I'm
up
there.
against the
Enemy
edge
on
of the
the
platform.
right, in the stairs. And he's dead.
Okay, no
Hard
running, go
right.
slow.
On your 6 badge up.
Just walk it.
Enemy on the left.
Behind us
Volunteers,
in
be
the
aware.
stairs.
The anti-air defense system on
Okay, stay
hardware
hard right,
platform has
guys.
been
You are
returned
far too
to
far
center
left, Del.
control.
Got it. Got it. Just watching our flank. Just watching our flank.
Alright, I got him.
I have a party box here.
Yeah, it's all the code. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just remember
We'll
where
make
it is so we can come back to it.
Yep.
Clearing the bar.
Alright, slow it down. I'm a bit behind.
Yeah, she's on
Slowing it down.
behind.
Holding here.
Holding at the bar.
I'm in the middle shadow. You and them. So. This area looks clear. I said looks because I'm not sure.
Well,
80
Alright, you
meters
guys can
from
start moving
neutralize.
out.
okay, we're up again.
Okay, coming down. Going toward the front.
Don't rush in on your own. Let's
Del,
clear it together.
Got it.
Yeah, always remember, only fools rush in.
I got enemies in there.
Yep. Okay.
Tango down. Got an elevator open on the left. Probably more in there.
Yeah, there are more in there.
Going across.
Sweeping
Reloading.
around.
Coming up the front. Left, right elevator's open as well.
Yep.
Yeah, right elevator clear.
Oh. Whoa, whoa!
There with your.
Use cover, use
That
cover.
neutralized. I thought that was a player.
Okay, he's down.
Took him. Thanks for the money.
Good job.
You good there, Del?
Alright, calling the elevator.
Okay, stand by. I'm gonna get his codes in a second. We'll go back to... Right, he's got P6 LR ammo on him.
Ooh, I want that.
Yeah, it's in his leg armor. In his leg armor.
So you'll need to go there and shut it down.
Okay.
You can still destroy the turrets up close if you want.
Let's go and clear the
Stacks like that.
let's go to the roof here. Make sure that it's not up there.
This is it, eh?
One more.
A3 in.
It's me against an army of some overeager volunteering
Thank you.
do-gooders.
3 armor.
Fine. This time I got my hands
You
bloody.
want his helmet? Oh, you already have
Waiting
it.
for you on the barge. Better bring
Big
your A
goblin.
game.
Sorry.
Ah, no problem.
I'm gonna peel out to the left.
Volunteers to focus on
Stand by,
taking
clear
him
it.
out. Head to the barge and get his access codes.
Restart
Pushing
my
left.
Another of Crusader's ships
ammo
destroyed.
pouch.
you'll
Not
leave.
good.
Coming left,
Right,
coming
clear.
left.
Might have a couple leads on this platform's iffy.
Looks clear, looks
Mark
clear.
this
Got
out.
an ammo box. Badger's already cleared it. Jeez.
Access codes for the locked cargo containers
Holding
on
at the
this
entrance.
platform were successfully
You have
recovered
loot
from the
on.
lieutenant's body.
Left, clear.
I've gone ahead and
Right.
passed it along to all CDF volunteers.
Alright, into the elevator.
Got an Aztec sniper rifle here and an Arrowhead Voyager sniper rifle with
No,
a
thank
little
you.
bit of ammo.
The only one that's actually, I would say, good is the one I'm using in the 30A.
Okay.
Yeah, we've arrived at the restaurant.
Okay. Rooftop clear. What we're going to do now is push back down to the ground floor, go to that party crate, use the code on it, see if we
Right,
can
get us
disable
back in the
EV.
elevator.
Okay. I'm in the elevator. I'm on the front right. One more person.
One more person, Dell coming. And
Okay.
Right behind
I'm
you,
going
Edison.
ground floor, and then I will instantly send it back up. Come on.
yeah, that guy had blue around him. I wasn't reading it. I just saw blue and didn't fire.
Got
Yeah,
to
no
me clearing a
problem.
mag.
Roger.
Okay, we're
Yep,
out.
this is still safe.
Everyone out.
Be sure to cover your
Call the
corners.
elevator.
Yep, still clear here and here.
Yep, lobby's clear.
Dell. You pump into me. Anyone need
Just
some
keep watching
bottle
these
of water?
elevators.
God damn it.
Into the
So
elevator.
the party crate will be to our left.
I'm in.
Going to the ground floor.
Ground floor is clear.
So yeah, Dell, do you have any good warranty offers for us?
Warranty offers?
Yeah, because, you know, you're a Dell computer.
Oh my god. I knew I was missing that. That was pretty good. Yeah, yeah.
Garlic coming in hot with the dad jigs.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, pushing left past the bar to the party crate. Then we need to basically flip round if it's not that and head towards the
I know there was
It's
one on
also
the very
barge anyway.
right-hand, left-hand side going this way. On the
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
somewhere.
That's the one we're now going for.
Careful as you pass the foyer of this tower.
Party crate inside. What's the code, if I may ask? Because I don't see it.
Stand by.
I don't see a code either.
Admin 4730.
4730 check. Nope, this is medical supplies for the dock.
Okay, push for the
I see one or two of you, I think, by me.
where's the barge? Okay, so we're gonna push for the barge tower now, directly ahead of us, but the tower that the Mercury Star Runner's on.
Raquel,
there's
let's
one
try not
where-
to get too
where
far from the
Clisco
group.
Oh, yeah, one on the far side here as
That
well.
has been handled, so you
Push
don't have
across,
anything to do on this
don't go up the
platform
stairs.
until the
Try to be-
restricted areas
try to be
return to
tight.
Crusader. Fellow Menace decided to show his face.
What was it?
I want all
47.
CDF volunteers to focus on taking him out. Head to the barge and get his access codes.
4730.
Tails must be using this container to load up
No,
ammo.
weapon crates.
Ammo.
Grab what you need.
Ooh, 5 extra ammo. Thank you, please. That one. See if there's anything useful in the other one.
Guy on the ground.
Shots fired.
There's an A.
Got him. Got him. I got him.
A3 for someone if you want a decent sniper.
Oh, yeah. I'll take that. If no one else wants it.
Yeah,
I don't
they got
consider it
the.
a very decent sniper.
They got the Star Runner.
It's the
Okay.
Sarah,
most.
you want it?
Push up towards the lobby.
Scarlet?
On your
No, I'm
6
saying
Spectrum.
it's not a very good rifle, I don't think.
No,
Oh, the AO3.
it's the best sniper
Yeah.
rifle if you don't have the B6LR, but quite
I don't
frankly,
know. I don't think it's very good at all.
nah, that's why I say it's the best
Sounds
outside
nice,
of this
though.
one. I think this is literally the only sniper right now that works in Star Citizen.
One down the lobby. Okay, first 3 up. Don't push down the boarding tube yet. The boarding thingy. You know what I mean.
Alright, let's roll.
Okay. One more.
Go. Docking port 01, please.
Knocking port 01.
There's some enemies still left, guys. Thank
Okay, you're
you
gonna have to
for
wait because I selected roof by accident.
Del and Hell. I'm waiting here at
Got
the
it.
elevator for you guys.
Roger. Come on. There.
Okay.
Okay. Pushing.
On his way down.
Okay, hold at the
Alright, elevator
entrance to the
clear.
docking tube. More contact down the corridor.
Yeah, it's normally good if you.
There we go.
Okay. Next to the docking tube. Working forward. Okay, here's the thing, Del. If you're standing on the back, you can stand up. If you stand in the front, you crouch down because that means people in the back can shoot over you.
Yeah, it's not a good idea, but I hear what you're saying.
Kept moving up.
Okay, let's go. Fast and aggressive on this bit. Let's get to the other side.
Yeah, just took a wound. Careful.
You alright?
There's no more med
Yeah,
beds
just
from here
minor
on
head wounds.
out. Just so everyone's aware.
Okay, we're clear up to the docking port, holding here.
If you want some decent armor, this is Crusader security armor. Pretty okay.
Okay, as we come out here, you want to push through. Do not hold at the entrance. Look high and right on the crane. There are going to be multiple enemies. Enemies on ground level as well, in and around the crates. Okay?
Okay.
Edison,
push to the
primarily
right.
the guys on the crane, please.
Yep.
Everyone else, just get through, get into cover, do this safely.
Okay.
Moving in 3, 2, 1. Move it.
Go. Go, 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 go. One on the crane down, 2 on the crane down. 1 on the ground left side.
Cross.
Oh, there's still 1 on the crane up. Hell.
He's down. Nice.
There's another 1 on the crane.
Okay, watch the walkways on the side of the barge.
They
It's up
keep
to you.
spawning on the crane, guys. So, oof, that was a dick shot to that guy. I almost feel guilty.
You should, man. That's not cool.
Whoa.
Menace decided to show his face.
I'm down.
I want all CDF
Got taken out by a guy behind me.
Okay, we got you. Where? Well, there you are.
I have no idea. I got tier 3 chest. Thank you, Muchly.
Okay, guys, this is the entrance. This way. Screw you. I
Oh
might
wait,
have a sniper.
I've got no control over my character.
Oh, you turned into an NPC?
Just like you're looking around a little
great.
bit.
He just spot right in front of me. I'm down.
Can you
Stand by, Edison. Stand by.
Yeah.
Can you do
be
an
careful.
unarmed takedown?
The knock. Yeah, let me just unequip my knife real quick.
Oh, hang on. The problem with that is people are going
There
to
you
get
go.
crime stat if they do it. Oh, thank you. Stunned.
And there goes his weapon.
It's alright. If you fix this in, it's worth it.
That should have got you.
Oh shit, look, the hammerhead's
Thank
shooting
you.
down at us.
Yep.
Yeah, the dude
And
literally
actually, it's firing
spawned out
lasers
of
at
nowhere.
us.
So
Oh my
Good
god,
luck,
it's gonna
Roger.
crash into us. Hammerhead is just back, almost crashed into us.
Negative. I am, I have no control. Which is unfortunately.
Do you have a head tracker? Maybe it activated?
No head trigger.
do not go further in than that because there are
Gotcha.
enemies in there, Del.
I will come back to here if I log out, correct?
You
Yes, Alt F4.
should.
Don't log out, just Alt F4.
Okay.
Yeah,
Trying
but that
that.
means we need to guard him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
alright,
I'm
we'll
here.
guard him.
Yeah, but I mean, who keeps pushing me? Oh, it's you. Because I wanted to cover them from here because I have a decent long range wife. Del, if you can cover my left, then I can cover them from here a bit. Ah, don't worry. Be fine. Oh, that's a lot nicer. Thank you.
Okay, I'll take care of you for like 16 minutes.
Can we just still go in game, Pedro? So you should load in.
I'm just coming in now.
Another
Yeah,
one
he's
on.
fine.
Yeah, but this is why I keep standing here because here I have a decent shot on the cargo elevator thingy. And with Del covering my left, what he isn't doing, but
I was. You just
Ah,
caught
you
me
were
while
tur-
I was trying to.
Perfect.
cover
Thanks, guys.
too.
I am green.
Your
Where'd my
weapon
gun
is
go?
over here. It's over here.
okay.
Behind you, Bed. Over here.
Excuse me.
Okay,
Appreciate
in
it.
here it's kind of a puzzle. I do remember the way somewhat, but
Okay.
there's
Yeah, I
a
think it's
lot
this
of
way to the right.
enemies. It's mostly close quarter combat. Make sure to check your angles.
Okay, I'm not put my knife back on.
Angles and dangles.
And move slow.
I'll follow at the rear.
And there are also multiple height levels and enemies do spawn in randomly. Just so you're well aware of that. There's another one. Oh no. No, that's one of us with the light. Okay, what was it? It was going up here.
Whoop.
Yeah,
Guys,
they let me up pretty well.
guys, you're going the wrong way. You need to climb up where I'm standing. Yep, and then you run here, and you jump, and then you climb up here.
Oh, we're gonna have fun on the
Well, someone
Does anyone
just
have a
shoved me in.
tractor beam?
Someone just shoved me
Yeah.
into a
I've got a
crate.
tractor in.
Were you okay? Are you in a crate?
Yep, someone shoved me into it.
Oh.
Well, you're now trapped in the
I
scenery.
don't see your marker.
Yep.
I see him.
Oh, damn it.
Into here. Or around
Oh, up
it.
here. You were up here.
Okay, hold on, guys.
What we
let's get
could
everyone-
do is try to knock him out and use the tractor beam to pull him out.
Yep.
So you have the tractor beam? Alright, I'm gonna
Let me see if I can do it.
take off my knife
takedown.
again real quick.
Just don't get stuck in here with
Do you
me.
have a knife on?
No.
No, don't do it that way. That's not the right way. If you want to do the auto takedown with the middle mouse button,
We need to find them
Yeah.
you try.
I wasn't able to do it.
No, it's not working. Yeah. Man, it's just
Well-
punching in the head a bunch. Let's get ready to tractor him.
There we are. Coming out.
Excellent.
Tract.
Good job.
Tractor his leg there.
And watch
Wait,
out.
I can
watch out.
drag.
Oh,
I'm gonna try to
I'm out.
drag.
Good
I
job.
dragged him out.
Man, these boxes are vicious, eh?
Deadly.
Oh,
The
you have
most,
no idea.
The most dangerous thing in this game is the terrain, man.
Okay, so
Oh, Del, I'm gonna give you a little stare, Jim. Hold on.
Okay, let me get up.
I'm gonna wait here for you guys.
I can't remember where we go from here. We just drop down
I
to
know.
where... Ah, here.
Can you come
Oh,
towards
Del,
me?
you ran off? Okay, never mind.
Hellwilter and Kenobi are there. Then you drop down here and you go this way.
You take care of him right now.
Jesus, tier 1 chest.
Is Hellhunter up here?
Yeah,
Is he already up?
careful
he's
here.
Alright, we're coming.
Coming forward.
Careful, there are enemies here. Yeah. Almost shot someone in the back because they start moving in front. I was...
Dropping down.
Yeah, just push in, guys. Get some cover and then fight
Alright, I'm on
out.
you, Badgers. Just hold on.
There's one behind the first cover.
And this is the importance of having a good medic who can control the levels manually, so that I'm still able to move. I don't.
Okay,
have
good
to
for
lose
25
too
minutes.
much. Thank you very much.
Oh yeah.
Limping a little, but
Are you still limping? Oh wait,
He's
Yeah.
taking
I
down.
can give you something for that
Coming
then.
up.
Let's see, what's this down here? Oh, you need to roll rocks with him,
Ouch.
of course.
Where the hell did he shoot me from?
thank you, Muslim.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
I've got
you're
a
good.
tier 3 head now.
Yeah, tier 3 head and a tier 2 chest.
Alright, Cal, do you see me?
Yeah,
Come
I see
back
you.
over here to me.
Yeah, I'll come this way.
Yeah, stay crouched. Looks like you're bleeding also, is that right?
I think so.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, that's
see
way
which
more
way do we
serious. You
now
should call
go?
that immediately.
just wanting to remember. Thought it was down here.
Yeah, that should take care of your vision problems.
Thank you. Good to go.
Let me see. Where did we need to go from here?
Wherever they are, I want them back.
Got his marker. He's my front, 23 meters.
Don't worry, I'll find them.
Yeah, you're the one person I don't have a marker for. That makes it.
Aim for hell, Winter. You'll be in the
Yeah.
right place.
Yep. Yep.
Del, this way?
Here we're gonna get a nice jumping puzzle.
When you say nice,
They're gone.
I was being sarcastic, yes.
Sorry, and actually, I love parkour.
But don't worry,
okay.
I'll find them.
So
Heavy armor.
I'm going to show you guys what you need to do. So you need to grab your backpack. Backpack goes on the deck. You need to grab your core armor. Core armor goes on the deck. And I'm going to do this with my arms as well because I've got a tier 1, so I'm not moving as well. Grab your arms, put your arms on the deck. Okay, now what you don't do just yet is... oh, wait. Core armor, where are we?
Yeah, we need to do this one at a time, pretty much, and then tractor beam over the
What I
armor.
wanted to do. I'll just drop myself up for no reason.
Okay. I'm gonna scoot past.
Okay, if someone's got the tractor beam, you're gonna have to do it to me because it's not playing. Right, and then basically,
Run.
there you go. So if you can tractor beam that stuff over to me, I'll secure
I
the
have
beachhead.
no idea how you get there.
He jumped.
Someone go back and get Del.
Where are
No,
you?
no,
Del?
he doesn't know how to get to you.
Yeah, I'm trying.
I haven't
Those
go get
facts
him.
where Sarah was medicating everyone.
Yeah,
just
I'm
kept
coming
running
back.
down,
Okay.
then I-
I'll get
I'm
him.
going back. Don't worry.
Okay, I will go back then.
Don't go
Del,
through there yet,
hey,
Hell
do
Winter.
you see me?
That's where they
I
all
do
are.
see you.
Don't
I
go
see
through
all
there
of you, I
yet.
just don't know where you guys went.
I'm
not seeing the track.
Trying here. Oh, damn it. You see? Just stay where you are. I'm Del
Sure you
this
can't
way.
run and jump that.
Del,
Not in heavy armor, you can't. No.
here.
Yeah.
Come up here.
Okay. So
Follow
I went
me.
back that way.
Follow me. You see here where this thing goes up?
Yep.
Yeah, that's a trap. You go down.
Oh, well, fuck me. All right, that's right.
And then you crouch underneath this, and then
All right. That's where I
that's
went wrong.
which way
Yeah,
was
if you
it?
can
Because-
just tractor beam that shit over,
Ah,
then
Ah, yeah.
we'll Hell Winter and I'll
Yeah, and then it's
guard the entrance until
Up here.
everyone's across.
We need to
Up here.
find where they went.
no, fuck. We're running
Down,
around in
down.
circles again. Down. T. Here.
Over here.
This
Got
way.
it. Lead on. Lead on.
Oh, well done.
Wherever they are,
Well done, mate.
I
Yeah,
want them back.
Oh, or not.
Am I going now the wrong way too?
No,
I
carry on
should
forward.
send you your
I'm
core
not.
armor first. Hold on.
Because yeah, this is literally a maze.
Thank you.
Okay.
A bit further. That's it. Thank you much, Lee.
Let's
Yeah,
first
okay.
tractor beam them all over all their stuff.
It just bounced down. Sorry.
Don't worry.
Okay, sorry, I'll
One
get
time.
it.
If you just hold it, I should be able to take it off the end of the tractor beam. Thank you much, Lee. And then the arms are down there.
Okay. Well,
Don't let the bastard escape.
time to get no. Time to strip down.
one
Do you
there.
see the arms?
Yeah, down here. Look, where are my torches?
Yeah, barely was in range.
Thank you much. I am. Okay. Thank you much, Lee.
Okay, I put my torso and stuff off. I'm ready to try
Alright,
it
do your jump.
and run.
Okay, we're
Not
gonna
that bad.
go and I'm gonna clog the tunnel this end just so no one goes any further than this.
Equip. Thank you. Thank you.
Barry, you're up.
Yeah, I'm moving behind you guys
Okay, hold on.
to make it as clear as possible here. If you're fully on heavy armor, if you're medium armor, you can actually make the jump. But heavy armor, you're just short. Yep.
Whoops, that's mine, I think.
Security.
Is it?
Okay. Is everyone across? No.
Not yet.
No, Kenobi is
Cool.
General Kenobi.
Did I get the wrong armor?
There's 2 sets of armor. I don't
No,
know.
it says Demico armor, Demico weapons in it. You got my backpack?
Delico, you.
Backpack
Okay.
is coming. It looks like it bounced off, so there it is.
Ah.
There we are.
I think I've got everything. Yep, all mine.
Your
Again.
your helmet's looking pretty freaky there. That one, not gonna lie. Those eyes
helmet?
staring back at me.
The souls of the dead.
Which helmet? Mine? No.
Hal Winters.
Okay.
Okay, for the next part.
Alright.
So everyone
Okay.
knows over?
Right. We'll push into this room. A couple of us are going to push down the platform and hold fire. Basically, to your right is where all the enemies are on 3 or 4 levels ahead of you. Push in. Do not hold people up behind you. Get cover. Those that are on the walkway, me and Hellwinter, will cover you as much as you can. Edison will take up the last position. Everyone good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, pushing now. Go, 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 go.
Unless, then you should get out of the way here. Right. I didn't have much.
Ren's down.
Careful, there's still a lot of enemies
down.
here.
Enemy on my
Alright.
fire. Reloading. Pushing in. Supporting Dell.
Tango's down.
Be careful, they do have the option to respawn here.
Up top right, left, sorry.
3 tangos down.
I've got Ren.
Roger, you've got Ren.
Confirmed, Ren is dead.
We got this
Now
goon,
he
guys.
He should give you a code.
Okay, I'm just going to put that in now.
174.
Stand by.
Ah, we have the code. Good. That means we can open these doors. One.
Code is
Oh.
1076.
We opened the access here. Let me see if it's good. We should also be able to. Screen disconnected. Should not be disconnected.
Opening the door here.
Yeah, there are a bunch of containers here we can open.
On your 6 badgers.
Jesus Christ, this place is a rabbit warren. Holy moly.
Yeah, stay
One of
frosty.
them
There could be
has the-
respawns happening.
And I'm stuck.
I'm gonna try the
Again?
open the top
Yep.
crate because this one often has the iffy.
Watch the gaps between the containers.
6. I have medical supplies.
Somebody come here with a tractor.
Who's stuck? Calico? Oh, that's
Yeah.
it.
Come to me with a tractor. Anyone have a tractor beam?
Yeah, give me a second.
Nope.
I'm just right next to a possible.
Hello.
FFI. I can't get to it. It's like on a freaking wall. Where are you?
Wow. Nothing like an invisible ceiling for your immersion. Do you know what I mean?
You see Cal?
Yeah, I see him, but I
Or
don't have a
Edison?
tractor.
No, I meant Del, because Del's trying to navigate to us.
I have no idea where Dell is.
He's, yeah, I'm coming to you, Shadow.
40 meters
you're
up.
back there. Hello.
Hey, I found Dell.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for kick. By the way, the IFS are also possibly
I'm
outside.
here. What do you need a tractor for?
Sometime.
Yeah, look.
I recognize us from somewhere else.
Oh shit. Sorry, buddy. Again.
Everything in this place is trying to eat me.
It's not my fault. You're just too tasty for containers.
Scarlet's really good at knocking you out, though. That's good.
Well, I just smack him in the face.
A lifetime of practice, I should imagine.
Do you want me to take my helmet off? Would that make it easier?
I don't know.
I'm looking how to get. Oh. That's a jumping puzzle if I ever saw one. I really don't like this. Why the hell does everything need to be a jumping puzzle? Ah. And there's someone at the EFE location. And we found the EFE
Didn't
and
Cal
it's
get knocked out?
disabled.
Nope.
Good job.
It is the EFE. Just didn't disable it. Great. Get out of my way, other boy in red. It's my EFE.
I don't want that.
Yep. Objective completed.
Good job. Nice.
So now we can all go back to where Badgers and everyone is.
So now we gotta leave the area, check.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
If
pretty
you
much
come with
done.
me,
I'm
there's
getting
an easy way out.
Roger.
Out to be a medical.
Yeah, Cal is still stuck.
Are we even
I
hitting you?
punched him like 1,000 times.
Yeah,
but
I'm
no work.
flinching, but that's it.
I can hit him, but that won't be with. No. I don't
Hi,
want to
Badgers.
it again.
Yeah, the only other option is to shoot you and disable you that way.
You can try it, but
You good with that?
It'll work.
There we go.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, I fell
job.
through. 1 second.
see, a high-power rifle shot does wonders.
Thank you.
I would have suggested a pistol, but okay.
Yeah.
Actually, believe it or not, the only
I'm-
pistol I no, because it doesn't have the kick. This has kickback.
Yeah, but
With
the rest
force
of us have
reactions.
pistols.
So
Okay, where are we
I am
This
healed
way.
up. Jason, this is as much as you can. When you pick up injuries, it lowers your overall health. So I am now as low as healed up as I can be.
Yep.
Can you just dose me up
Hey,
a bit more shadow?
This is
so
the
I can
way
get rid of
to the
heal thing?
outside, guys. Be careful, there can be enemies
Yeah, do
here.
you need medication? Let me see.
Yeah.
okay,
Let's get
let's
to
hold
an
the
open
just hold the
space here.
exit.
Now come crouch next to
Good
me here.
job, guys. That was tasty as.
Now, here's
Oh, yeah,
the thing.
you're
I
about to
don't
run
know
out.
if we can
Perfect.
actually get off the barge because there's a drop.
I believe there's a
But it-
ship on the barge, so we might be able to take.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see. And it's most likely where those other players are
Vaguely
going.
remember something like that.
Here's the exit, guys.
You think there might be a
Let's
ship
get
on the
out of
barge?
here. No, there's no ship on the barge.
I think there's a. Well, I guess not.
Up here, guys. Damn red spots in my eyes. Makes me just
Here,
want
let
to
me
shoot
help you.
people.
Just sit down.
Ah,
Nice.
don't
Go
worry.
ahead, Calco.
What's my job to worry? Hold on. should also take care of your wheezing, I think.
Nah, the wheezing I'm used to by now. It's more the red spots that get into the way of sniping.
I went through this whole run without a tier 1 chest injury. That's pretty cool.
We said that?
Don't rub it in.
No.
Don't test him.
Don't worry, I don't have
I'm
a
gonna
real
body
go
block
with
you
me.
here, Del. Gonna protect you.
That won't help you! Nah, I'm not shooting. Man.
Poor Scarlet was like spending at least half her meds on me the other day.
Well, he did supply me with some, so that's all good.
Yeah, just wait until the bill comes, man.
Right.
You know, she's
Three
an
in.
American doctor,
Yeah, you have
right?
insurance, right?
1, 2. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Watch back one of those.
That'll be
You guys go.
10,000. 10,000 snaggled sticks.
Yeah.
10,000 Snickers.
Okay, there we go.
She left.
Alright, let's
Okay,
take the next elevator.
one crew over left, the other right. Right. Be very careful there. Something is shooting.
Whoa.
Something with big bullets is shooting at the building. How are we actually
Wait, the
supposed to
hammerhead?
get
Alright,
off
everyone
of
in?
this area?
Everyone's in.
No, rounds are bigger than that.
Ooh,
Was there
blue
anything
bugs.
on the roof of this elevator?
I doubt it. Could be.
Maybe a ship that we can escape with?
If you go and check, we'll see what
Wait. Yeah, hell, wait. Come back in. Del, come back in. Stop running away.
Pourquoi?
Holy hell.
we're gonna
We're
check the
gonna
roof to
go
see if there's
explore the
anything.
roof real
around.
briefly.
Got it.
Okay.
Alright, that's it. Check roof.
Why is because the commanding officer has told you.
That's right. Aye, aye, Chief. We're on our way.
I don't wanna.
Oh, I see.
Young center.
I'm peeling up left.
Center appears to be clear.
Okay, I'm gonna push out.
Left is clear.
I saw headlights out there.
Yeah, I don't think that were headlights. So I
I,
think that it's whatever the red thing is.
Wait,
Those
no.
flashes are gunshots.
Alright.
There's nothing here, I think.
Negative on my.
Yeah, the ship here has already been taken.
Okay, pushing hard right and out of here.
There are some cargo boxes here, though, with the code thingies.
Yeah, I don't think we don't need it because the IFF is already down.
No.
I think it's trying to hit the MSR.
No. It's the hammerhead is getting shot by the fences.
Yeah, the turrets are now shooting it.
Oh,
Because
that's
they're now
cool.
friendly
This is actually
for
Yeah,
us.
kind of
but
a nice view.
something on the right side over there is trying to shoot at the MSR.
I don't think it's trying
Yeah, it's a
to shoot
turret.
at. It, only if it's a hostile MSR, it should shoot at it. Well, I'm back in the elevator, guys.
So is there
Good spot.
any vehicles
We're
that we
not getting back in
can
that.
see from up here?
No,
I'm taking
I
a
couldn't
quick
see
look from the
anything.
roof here to see if I can find anything.
Well, the MSR, but the MSR we can't reach into, so that's.
No, yeah, I meant something reasonable.
Check the roof of the next building across, maybe.
No, this is no good. Okay.
All
Don't
the
take
Everyone
those
up here,
stairs.
back to the
were
elevator.
empty that I saw. Are there any? Is there any maps? Because the maps often give him.
I've got one map here.
They won't tell
maybe-
you what's. They won't tell you what's on the roof of the building.
No, I'm not saying that they will. Maybe they tell you where there is a shuttle because we now completed
There's,
it. Maybe
there's
there
no
now is a
shuttle off this. There's no shuttle off this platform.
Well, then I don't know.
We're in,
What?
Edison. Go ahead. Yep.
Yeah, I'm going to check
Because
the roof
also-
here. I wonder if you want to come with. We can. Checking the roof.
Going out, healing left.
It is a nice light show, though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely still trying to hit the MSR. I think that's because it was hostile before we turned the iffies off.
Yeah, don't get near that MSR.
Yeah, I don't think we can enter that one as much as I would love to.
Is there anything up there?
I'll give it a glance.
Badgers, Calco, anything up there?
A few nine tails.
Nah, we need something useful like a ship.
That's Hellwinter though, Badger.
No. This guy in the step that just died is enemy AI.
Well, you're on my side. You're shooting at Hellwinter.
It was just desynced then on your screen.
Never question your commissar when he shoots a fellow soldier. It's clear that he definitely deserved it.
You gonna let me reload? No?
I'm thinking, is there anywhere else?
Nothing up here, chaps.
Okay. Well, regarding the elevator that you come out of.
Nah, he's dead. He dropped his weapon.
Who? Badgers or you?
Nah, this is Hellwinter on the stream.
Oh, is he dead? Damn. Because I still see his marker for me.
I don't know. Hellwinter's shooting at a guy on the floor. He was dead already.
Yeah, I don't blame him because sometimes they look like they're dead and they're not dead, and then they get up and
Okay,
start
let's
shooting you.
guys on the ground here. Let's push forward to this next tower and see if there's maybe a ship up there for us.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Rooftop team, back to the ground floor.
Let's hope so. For
Yeah,
yours
where's
seems
Hellwinter?
empty.
Yep.
Yeah, there could still be an enemy, but there shouldn't be any respawns.
Well, that's why I say looks empty.
Breaking left.
Elevators are open here.
Yep.
Clear, all right?
Shoot.
Clear
Yep.
elevators.
Coming
This
elevator.
place is clear.
Diego, yeah, we can always just quit out, and once everyone's off, we'll come back in on a server. But it's not the most fun way to end a mission, so we're going to see if we can evac properly.
I think it's also possible now that a player can fly to us and pick us up if we need that.
Possibly, yeah. Going
Any
straight out.
volunteers?
I've got an Avenger Titan. I don't have enough space.
Well, you're
That's
here
enough
now.
space.
But you're here.
We need somebody who's not here.
I got some ammo here for the people that want it. A lot of it in this chest, but
Yeah, you're going to push past and head up to the next set of towers. Careful as you go across here.
And nothing's up here either.
yeah, that's a negative too. Can we see any other buildings from up here that we can look down upon or something? No. Assume not.
I'm not seeing
And this is the last tower, right?
There's, yeah, one further up on the far side.
That one is empty.
Is it?
Is it the one where the shooting is coming from? Then yes.
Yeah, just to the left of that.
Yeah, that one is empty. I can see it from here. Because that's the last tower I see
We
on the platform.
could try to make a request with the in-game chat.
Like, it's great that they say get off the platform. It would be also nice if we then have an option how to leave the area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably log out.
Yeah.
Whoa! Contact.
Back in.
Past the party crate.
Yep. Over in there. Yeah, I looked at that one. It's empty. There's literally nothing on it.
Cheeky fuckers.
Yeah,
I
it
think-
sucks because there's a pad there.
Yeah, I wish they just gave us the option to at least have like a shuttle that we could activate to get them back, even if it was a one-way shuttle. But yeah, I think the only way
They're gone.
of getting actually off is logging out and logging back in.
How do you self-target with the med
B.
gun again?
Hit B?
Ah, I tried that, but it didn't work.
I don't suppose there's any chance of drugs, is there?
I wouldn't know which one to use.
Do you want me to knock you out, or what?
No, I just, at the moment, I can't do
What
my
is your
own.
goal
It's
with
not,
the drugs?
It's not letting me interact with my paramed.
We're on our way.
Ah,
Yeah,
there you
it's a
go.
level
Let's
1
fix it.
torso
Take us down.
injury. We're coming your way.
Okay, well, we're coming to your spot. You basically need, you're gonna need Roxafen, Sterigin, and some of the,
Surgery.
Researchera to keep you from, yeah, getting too high on the toxicity.
Bolted, thank you.
Yeah, let's see, we have the finance group. The flight crew training center would be where I would expect something to be, but that was...
Alright, guys. I'm gonna need to log for a moment, so I will check in with you guys a little bit later if you're still on.
Right.
Yeah, no problem.
Take it easy, Doc.
Okay,
Cheers for
it's
playing,
a
mate.
pleasure,
Been
Dal.
good fun.
Thank you. Cheers.
Yeah, they all seem to provide landing service, but there's no shuttle or anything on the map, so... There is one thing I can do. I can log off, get a ship and try to quantum to you guys.
I mean, it's coming up on 1 o'clock in the morning here. I got work in the morning, so I might just log, if I'm honest.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do the same thing.
But yeah, I hope that's been fun for the stream. I hope you guys have kind of... I hope it's been fun. I hope it's kind of given insight for those that haven't got this far on Siege of Orison. For those that have, I hope it wasn't too painful watching us kind of figure things out as we went along. But yeah, it's been good fun.
Yeah, I think it was overall a pretty exciting experience.
Yeah, we had a good one. But thank you very much, chat. Thank you. Good to see all the new people. Whitlion, Jason Argonaut, Sly. Good to see all the new guys. Hellwinter, really good playing with you. I'll sling a Discord link in chat before I go. So if you want to be a Discord with us next time, you're more than welcome. Same with everyone else as well. If you want to come across and just chill out with us, you are more than welcome to do so. I'm just going to pop that in chat for you now. So yeah, no, we completed it. We completed it, Scott. It's done. All we've got to do now is get off the platform. But we are
we did
completely done. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's all done. All we've got to do is clear. But we made a tidy amount of money on that. We are all done. Yeah, we're all good. So it's been really good to see you all, guys. Cheers, Matt. We got there in the end. So yeah, you guys take care, and we'll see you soon. You've been watching Drinkers with Gaming Problems. Thank you very much for stopping by. See you soon.